What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sporter Kings. I'm Brian the Grizzly. Tank is on his way in, and Brandman is having a good old time in Cabo. Sends his love, and he's actually happy. So I was very happy that he's enjoying himself. But we're gonna get it going. I just want to hang out with you guys in chat before everyone else got in because I was just sitting there, so there's no point. Gotta say, Fan Expo was a lot of fun. Got a lot of signatures, got a lot of people, had a lot of conversations with creators and just even on normal life stuff, and then their likes and dislikes, and seeing almost the entire crew of Supernatural was pretty cool. Saw that on Sunday. Smallville, seeing almost the entire cast there. Lord of the Rings, Mel Gibson was out there. Danny Glover was there. It was a lot. It was a lot of things going on. Kind of explaining things to my kids, to who people were. Man, Scott Snyder was there with lines wrapped around the building the entire time, and he stayed focused and nice and getting things out and still cordial. So that was pretty cool. I mean, we just had a great time. So overall, it was a great experience, and I can't wait. Fan Expo was getting bigger and bigger. Before, it was a smaller festival, a smaller get-together, and now this thing it was like a mini C2E2. That many people around. Couldn't even get around in a lot of places. So, but either way is got some things for you guys, got some things that should be shipping out. Probably have time on Wednesday to ship some things out. I do, when Tank is in, I do want to talk about Hayden, because that shocked me this morning. So glad to let you guys know that we're going to have that conversation, so everyone's ready. We'll talk about Spider-Man a little bit, because it did hit that $2 billion mark worldwide already, which is crazy. And then, of course, Lanterns and D23 had a hell of a weekend. The trailers are nuts. I have so many trailers set up for the night that I couldn't even load them all on at the same time. So what I'm literally I had to download other ones and then get those ready afterwards. So we'll keep it going the entire time. But let us look at your comments while we wait. Collector says, "Hey, Spoiler Kings, want to let you know I may not be in chat tonight. Last night I had a very difficult night. I felt like my heart was racing and everything. I couldn't sleep that well. I hate hearing that. I've had those things before, but it's hard, trying to relax your body when you're going through stuff like that. And I'm sorry to hear that you're dealing with that. So I did not fall asleep until almost 7:30. That's horrible, Collector. I definitely will pray for you and keep you in mind. And you don't have to be here all night. We'll cut up other stuff, and then you and I will talk later. So I got you." Fernando's like, "What's good, fellas? What's up?" Think about, says Hayden Panettiere, she was fire in Heroes. She was great. Remember the Titans? That's why I was like, man, being that young, doing all the things she did. I don't want to talk without everyone else here, but yeah, shocking. At the age, I believe she was 38. She was born in 1989, so 37. So crazy. Yeah, she was a little girl in Remember the Titans. Sporter Kings, brand new day, hit $2 billion. Odyssey is at $1.2 billion and climbing. Almost $1.3 billion. It's $1.294 billion for the Odyssey. Toy Story is at $1.1 billion. Michael's still there. We still have Super Mario there. There's a possibility that we might have $7 billion movies this year. In a year where we're talking about, will movie theaters close? Are they going to be able to continue this success? The only solid showcase of D23 2026 were the Percy Jackson Season 3 presentation, Ahsoka Season 2, Avengers 5 Doomsday, the X-Men panel, Kingdom Hearts, and several long-delayed films. Sony is running its state of play right now. And everyone calls Sony right now a state of being overcooked by the customer base. 100%. The Star Wars IP New Hope is TV only. Oh, really? Wait, so that's not really true. Yeah, you have the games to rely on, as well as these days. Also, they have the classic Lord of the Rings, PS2, PS3 games are being re-released for PS5. Doesn't matter though if you can't even have the actual physical copy. Sucks. The Lanterns pilot was better than I thought it would be. I'm looking forward to exploring 2016 period as it builds up to how we got to where things are in 2026. I think I knew all about that plot line, but I'm not going to get too into it because I believe we're going to have special guests when we talk about it. It wasn't that much to talk about because there's only one show. I'm going to be excited to see, or interested to see what you guys thought about the entire first episode. So the present day 2026 section of the show, in true detective fashion, is when everything will start to converge and to start to make sense. This is Lindoff project, so more a case of questions than actual answers. Although I have watched all the whining online about the show already to my amusement, so there's a clown cart of amusement. Okay. Now, I don't know, you guys know how much Tank really loves the Green Lantern, so I will be interested in hearing his take on it. It's gonna be interesting. I have my thoughts, but there's a lot.
There we go.
Well, hey, what's up, Tank?
What's up? Yeah. I got thoughts. Although, like, I know who is that? Teague saying like, why? It's from what I've mostly seen, well received from mostly everybody. Like a lot of the people I follow, like, really enjoyed it. So,
I watched it with Anzo and Jen yesterday after we did the watch party for Dead City, which I did not like the last episode of Dead City. It was terrible. It was terrible. Awful. And
what's up, Lawrence?
It's interesting. My Adventure of Superman has wrapped its third season. We better get a fourth, but knowing how good the show is, it's going to get axed. And in April 2027, a collective series of Hellraiser anthologies will be released by Boom Studios called Hellraiser Resurrection 0.
Okay.
Very cool. Mama Bear's in the building.
What's up?
We got Ace in here. Of course, the collector. So we already talked about collector. He said the Mama Bear actually like lanterns. We got that here. That.
Oh yeah. Kind of curious to see what she thinks about it.
So I already said I had the Teague. What's up, Lawrence? How you feeling, man? I'm interested to see what you thought about it too.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Fantastic when he gets back. He should have a smile on his face. Yes, he needed this damn vacation.
I already know what you're talking about, so I hope so. Yeah, he messaged us Saturday morning when he got there, and we were at Fan Expo, and he was already kind of in a better mood, So I was like, yeah, being on a beach in paradise, it literally, like you're gonna feel better.
Yeah. So I hope he's okay. He is doing a lot better. Our conversation has been really good. Lanterns was fire. Okay. Honestly, it was better than I expected, Ace.
See, I think that's what I would say too. It was a lot better than I expected.
I was hoping for greatness. So, we'll get there. Yeah. Ace says, Brian, I got it ordered. Any given smile. Dude, do it. Yes. IDW, check it out. Stephanie Williams, her new comic book on IDW, phenomenal, guys. Check it out, please. I want you guys to, for me, I love football. I'm a football player. You see, this is what I do. This is what I love. And to have that with a horror genre in the comic book form, so excited. So super excited for it.
I really enjoy the Smile franchise. I think it's really like a fun, entertaining, like horror kind of thing with it, with this like smile demon kind of thing. So like bringing that into like what they did for the sequel with like a pop artist made sense. Doing it with football is really interesting. Like I'm really curious to see how she goes about it all.
It's like it's gonna be like him. It's exactly what we wanted for him, but we actually get it in comic book.
But done well.
Done well, exactly.
It's gonna be him, but good.
It says, "I'm very happy to hear that it was a very good episode. Did you meet Mel Gibson or Danny Glover? No. On Sunday, I did meet a couple of people for Supernatural. My wife made me.
Oh, really?
It was kind of cool. Yeah. So she was like, "Look, we gotta go over there just so it." So fine, why not? Lauren says, "Brian streamed the Spoiler King." Just me. Nope. Always got my boy with me.
I gotta show you some things that I got convinced into buying last minute.
That's because you have a good woman by your side. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, first off, that TV, I can't believe you spent $50 on that TV.
I mean, I was looking online through the website. It's about the same price. I mean, it's $45, but then once you add shipping and everything, it's over $50. And even like there's like knockoffs of it that are still like $40 on Amazon. So, but it was cool. We were watching it. We got home. I thought they all came with the same preloaded thing. I don't have it, so it's a little TV. So some of them were playing like Nickelodeon stuff. Some were playing like old stuff. This one that we got like Toonami old anime, which was awesome. So I think it has commercials in it. So it has like commercials that had like a few episodes of Dragon Ball Z, had a few episodes of like Sailor Moon and stuff. So
that's perfect for you guys.
I know, right? Exactly. So I got to plug it in to see what else I can add on it. But it is pretty cool. But I told Eric, I'm like, I think we might need to buy another one for when we go on a road trip, and just give one to each kid. I'm like, here you go.
Oh my goodness! Or you could just give them a little tablet and call it a day.
Yeah. I think with the tablet was too many options.
Download it and give it to them.
Yeah. I did it before.
He says, "I'm good on me and Mel Gibson for obvious reasons." Understood. just understood. But I'll tell you that it's sold out in like minutes.
Yeah.
What up, Tony? Did you hear that the Odyssey is about to beat Deadpool and Wolverine's record? I mean, for money made, that makes sense. I mean, every year
for like a rated R.
Movies. Yeah, big rated R movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's at $1.294 billion. Sorry, 1.294. And Spider-Man Branding Day is at $2.0022 billion. So week 3, $2 billion.
$2 billion. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Wow. Shots fired. Lord says lanterns greater than Wonder Man. Maine.
It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell for lanterns.
I'm gonna be close to you.
It can easily go sideways for lanterns. It could easily go sideways. But
they have some things to explain. They have some real things they have to explain if they don't do it well. Because there's Green Lantern lore. And I know that not everyone knows Green Lantern lore. They're really playing fast and loose with it.
Yeah. So that's why it's like I'm kind of curious to see where it all goes. Yeah. Because the first episode, it's like, okay, because I mean, we'll get more into it, but it's still a little too early because Wonder Man definitely started off a little bit slower and then progressively got really good, where Lanterns was like, it was a good episode, but I'm curious to see
where it
goes, throughout the season. Yeah.
Said Hayden was a little girl, and then remember the Titans. Yep, definitely. Can't believe I'm still in shock that she passed away. In shock. What are your thoughts on people hating on the Lanterns and then saying they ruined Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart? It's not. See, the problem is, it's not the same. It's not the same story. So they're doing something different, and that's why I'm after talking to creators this weekend. I'm trying to be in this mind frame that creators are not going to go give you exactly the story that you thought you knew about these characters.
Yeah, they're gonna have their own spin and take on it,
and that's okay. But then I'm going to look at your story and compare it to the story that I know, and if it's not better, I'm probably going to be upset. If that makes sense. It has to these or makes sense.
Hating on is yeah, exactly. Like I don't mind, changing stuff and reworking things to have it work better on screen. That's fine. I don't see people I don't get why people are hating on the show, because like if you have no idea what Green Lanterns are, you're just like, oh, they're the superhero thing, like it was a good show once you take away like any of the lore and stuff like that. Saying that they ruined Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, I think that's a little bit too far. I don't think they ruined the characters. They definitely changed the characters.
Yes, they changed.
They definitely changed the characters.
If there's something you loved about Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan, it's not going to be the same. But I think they're going to get to the same place with Jon Stewart. That's what I think. I think they're going to get to the same.
I think so. But yeah, I don't think it ruin and hating on the show, that's a little too much. Like I think the show was a really good episode, but then once you start like being like a super fan, you're like, I don't like what they did here, I don't like what they did there. But I don't think they ruined the characters. They definitely changed them. But again, I'm kind of curious to see throughout the rest of the season, like what they do specifically with John. Yeah.
What's the story going to be between Hal and John and I mean, who else is going to be in there? I mean, what other Lanterns going to be there?
Yeah. I mean, we know Sinestro pops up, in the trailer. We know Guy pops up in the trailer.
How are they going to explain Guy with one ring? When does the one ring rule go away? What do they only have one protector for this sector? When does it go away? Why does it go away? Does John have a ring on right now? When he was looking at Hal's
in 2026,
because he grabbed Hal's hand, his other hand is underneath his hand, so you couldn't see if he already had a ring on when he was looking for Hal's ring. One hand brushes off the stove, the other one's underneath. You can't tell. So if he has a ring, well, then no, in this 10-year gap, somehow multiple rings have gone out.
Yeah. I mean, they have to explain. I mean, because Guy is already out there. So yeah. So that's how I'm curious, but ruined and hate is that's a little, I think, a little too far. You can definitely critique it, but
All right. I'm gonna run through these a little bit. I'm gonna start skipping around a little because it is what it is. She would have been 37 on August 21st in 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
4 days. So Hayden was fine. So she was 36. She was a grown as woman with an 11-year-old. Yeah, but she's always talked about her battles with postpartum depression, with her addictions. And when you hear TMZ say it seems to be an overdose, it's just, man, it's crazy stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
But until they come with
she had a lot of. She had to sign off. She had to sign off like custody of her kid for a while, and that was like, damn. That's super sad. Yeah, it sucks.
James Gunn didn't have any parts of Lanterns you could like it. She said cute. So I can hear you on my PC in the other room, but you have to you can have my MacBook. I was like, what is this echo? Oh, because you're listening to both of them. Gotcha. The thing about D23 that made me excited was Kingdom Hearts animated series and the Kingdom Hearts 4 release year. X-Men casting and Doomsday trailer. You see how Collector all of a sudden coming around with the Doomsday, the special look. That's exactly what they like.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts stuff was dope.
I can't wait to watch that with you guys. Did Ansel like it? He was bored. Ansel was bored. That's what he said. I was bored.
I can see part, especially in the middle. I can see, but does he like True Detective? Because it was when they said it was very much like True Detective, it was very much, especially towards the end. I was like, okay, and it's not a bad thing. True Detective was fucking awesome.
He didn't love the way Jon Stewart was being treated. He didn't love all that stuff. So he didn't love the grandmother thing. So he wasn't in love with some of those things. Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
The last episode of which the Superman was fire. Tamika's in the building. How you doing, Tamika? When I just saw it. Where is it? There it is. Hey, everyone. I was like, I know I saw Tamika. Appreciate you guys being here. Lauren says 8 out of 10 for him.
Okay. Yeah. I would have to think about it. I'll let you know when we review it. Yeah. I feel like I'm not too far off from that.
Tamika said she enjoyed the first episode. Lauren says, I want to Smile 3 at a high school with Gen Z post-pandemic. Okay. There's no one going to be there, right?
It would be cool, like, is Smile, but during the pandemic. Like when everyone's like secluded and everyone's wearing masks, does the demon kind of struggle to survive at that point, because of everything? That would be kind of interesting. More of like, instead of post-pandemic, in the middle of the pandemic, like that would be a kind of interesting. Like it ends up in a high school, but then the high school is all gone. So it's like, it's more like about the demon than the actual person that is possessing. And it's like, the demon's like, oh shit, I might not survive the pandemic. Like that would be a good spin on the pandemic stuff.
That'll be like the Devil in Silver. That was basically that, an entity that's stuck in this insane asylum, but the insane asylum is getting dried up. It's very much like that. Now, how do you survive now?
Yeah.
He said, you don't like Supernatural? No, I love Supernatural. Said, I'm too much of a Supernatural fan, and I don't want to get into that, because when I get into that level of fandom, I will go crazy. Because I'll ask all type of stupid questions, and then I'll keep on asking questions, and then they'll be all over. So Kangs, no, we are 2-man Kangs, spoiler Kangs. Yes.
Yep, 2-man.
100%. Tag team. Lauren says, I'm so bad I barely watch TV. I have screens on everything, but mostly watch stuff on my PC or my Mac. I put it on, I will stream it on my TV, even though I'm watching it off of my iPad or my computer or my phone.
I do that a lot. Like I put it on my phone and then send it to my TV. I do that a lot.
Fernando says, never eat out off of another man's grill. That's a key lesson to know. Never eat off another man's grill. He's going to definitely, or without asking. That's going to be a big thing, man. That's going to be a really big thing. Oh, Laura says, Mommy, he gave Granny a ride. Yeah, that was something. Hot take, that's not the real Hal Jordan. It's either a clone or alien looking like him. He faked his death, or someone affected for him.
I see where they're going with it already after the first episode. They're doing Parallax.
Yeah, Parallax, yeah.
They're doing Parallax.
And who's the real villain? Who's going to be the villain of the show? I wouldn't be surprised if it's Hal Jordan's the real villain for the season.
I don't know. I don't know if I think they're going to set it up, but or set it up like towards the end. But I don't know if he's going to be the real villain. But they're already setting it up with like, oh, he doesn't, it's not that he doesn't have fear, it's just he don't care, so so now you introduce something that he actually cares about. He's gonna have fear, and then blah 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 blah, and he's gonna turn into parallax, so
sense.
and so that's what I think is gonna happen.
The writer said guy took the ring at the end.
Nah, that'd be stupid.
Someone close thinks the same thing. When Marvel does it, people don't complain as much as DC does it. James Gunn, he's got to go. He's got to go, and that doesn't seem fair. Ryan Reynolds' movie ruined Hal.
Ryan Reynolds' movie almost ruined Green Lantern in general. Like, people think Green Lantern is a shitty character because of that movie, and because, like, what was it? The other one, the Lego movies. When like there's like the Green Lantern Lego, and he's always like kind of goofy. Like he always wants to like be cool with Batman or something like that. I was like, that's not Green Lantern. Green Lantern like fucking like it doesn't hate Batman, but he's like, oh fuck you, I ain't afraid of you. So it's like
because he has no fear. So why would the fear be the thing?
Yeah. That's why I like the Green Lantern so much, because like they don't fall for the Batman shit. Like there's a whole issue of when Hal Jordan comes back to life, and Batman's doing his Batman shit, and like John Stewart gets up in his face and is like, he goes, I ain't afraid of you. He goes, none of we, like, I know who you are, and this and that. I was like,
why would John be? Why would John be afraid of you? Like anything, you might have money, but I could just make it.
Yeah.
I can just make it right now. Like I'm an architect. I'm a military man. I can just figure it out.
Yeah.
Build it better than you do. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can't wait to talk about that, because the architect thing.
Yeah, that was another. We'll talk. Yeah. Warren says, I think this takes place before and after Superman, maybe the 2016 to 2026.
Yeah.
So I don't think Hal's dead. Now I want to watch the first season of Heroes.
Oh, bro, I have the first 4 seasons. I think there's a 5th season. I lost track.
Okay, so rest in peace. That broke my heart to hear that news. I thought it was fake. Sucks. Honestly, we were talking about that. I thought it was fake. I Googled it on my phone. I was like, no, what we talking about? And then you see it's true. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, how can it happen? And all you see is people just say, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sad. I was like, and now I'm wondering, like, what happened?
Yeah.
And it's, once again, hard being a child star and having to deal with the ups and downs of people using you and being identified or sought at like a sex symbol at an age where you're not ready for that. There's so many things to go through, and then you have access to money, so that brings drugs, it brings alcohol, it could bring all type of bad, shady ass people. It's hard, man.
Yeah, I was listening to her talk, and she was like talking about her like memoir book that she wrote, and the shit she was saying, man, like, she thought she was going to hang out with friends, and then she gets on a boat, and then like there's like some like old naked dude, and she's like, so she just spent the whole boat ride like running and hiding. And I was like, that's insane. Like that sounds like a fucking movie. Just like the amount of like Hollywood people that she didn't say names, but she was like, yeah, big producer in Hollywood, kissed me, and she was like 14 or 15 or whatever however old she was. It's like, it's man, because she was very, very, young, attractive woman, and then,
but she wasn't even 17 before Heroes. Like she was Heroes first season, she's like 17 years old. So anything before that,
it's just,
come on, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that sucks, man. She had a lot of drug problems because of it and stuff like that. So, but I think she was finally like getting good, like really talking about it. She was a big supporter of like mental health and children actor and stuff like that. So it sucks, man. I saw it last night, maybe like I don't know, 11:30 or something like that. Like, Yeah.
I woke up at 5:30 and I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm just sorry to hear about it. We'll keep on going. So don't blame John. I would have clapped too. When I thought it was gonna be his wife, but I didn't think it was gonna be a grandma.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That's why I was like, this is a little bit more. All right, good night, Collector Man. Take care of yourself. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Get some rest.
Later, man. Yep, get some rest.
If Brian knows, I think Matt Reeves should replace James Gunn. Yes, I do know. He does.
We get one project every 5 years.
That's the only problem. But then how long with James Gunn? We're going to wait 5, 10, 6 years before Batman?
Just for Batman.
We're going to get your most popular person in your universe. We're going to have to wait that long.
It's because of Matt Reeves. It's because of Matt Reeves. I mean, it's because of how popular the Batman, is.
Right.
That.
F that.
Yeah. Warner Bros. Like, don't fuck up the bag. Like, we need that another $1 billion.
I mean, you don't stop Joker. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's a Smile 3 taking place during Hall H presentation.
Oh, damn.
Going through all the executives, that'd be great. Tony says, Lawrence, Matt Reeves is as boring as a director. He takes too long to make movies. We'll be waiting for him like George R.R. Martin making a book.
I'm writing a book.
Tony says, James Gunn should just take a breather.
I just think he needs to let your creative people do what they do and just make sure they stay within the box you need it. Like Kevin Feige, for better or for worse, he lets them kind of do what they do, and he kind of kept them in the box. I mean,
you got to do these 5 things in your movie.
Yeah,
and don't. I mean,
it worked out like with the Russos and stuff. I mean, we lost Edgar Wright, in the first Ant-Man, which would have been really cool, but that's kind of how it is though. When you're like, hey, this is the big story I'm trying to tell, So, but that's what he needs to do, man. I was like, after Superman, you need to stop making movies. You need to stop making movies and start
letting everyone and running
making a universe.
This is what I said from the beginning. You shouldn't be tweeting with people. You shouldn't be arguing with people. You should be over there running the studio. I think he can. I think he can do that. I think he has great ideas and he can keep a structure.
Oh, yeah.
But he has to be the dude behind the scenes, the man in the chair. And it's hard for someone to do that.
You like, I know it sounds like silly, but like James Gunn needs to grow up. Like you're not 20, 25. Twitter isn't what it was before, where you could be a little edgelord and shit like that. Like, you're ahead of a studio. You're not making Slither. You know what I mean? Like you got the big paycheck. You got to grow up, and you got to. And I'm not saying like as like, oh, like he's a child. I was just like, it's past that. Like, the whole world's past that. You need to stop doing that. Like Kevin Feige don't tweet, and is he even on social media? Like,
he's above that. He's like, I don't need to do that. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
I make the decisions.
You see him on the red carpets. Yeah, you see him on the red carpets, and you see him, at the conventions and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of like James Gunn. And I get James Gunn likes to talk to people, which is fine. You can go out there and do things, but you can't just be Elon Musk in it, and doing like 300 tweets a day.
What up, Derek?
Yo.
Hi. Lauren says TMZ messing for putting out the reason. 100%. You shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. That's TMZ though. That's just, they don't give a shit.
Everyone else was respectful. Yeah. It says in our memoir, she said a very famous actor who was an Academy Award winner did some fault crap towards her when she was 17.
Yeah.
So she was barely 12, and Remember the Titans. Yeah,
I forgot she was in that movie.
Oh yeah, I never forget that. That's the first time I saw her.
Yeah,
Remember the Titans. That made me want to go watch Remember the Titans. And I was watching that. You know how good that damn movie is?
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Oh my God. When they're being racist to the team and they're throwing all the flags, and the coach goes and tells them, hey, call the game fair. And he tells them, I don't want them to gain another yard. I was about to run through my screen. Let's go. Coach,
tackle them through the screen.
Put me in the game. Another yard. They will remember forever the night they played played the Titans. 100%. Let's go. I'm running through a wall for that man. Let's go. Say, pals. Oh yeah, we did a reminder.
Go to the next one.
Oh
no, go to the next one. I think he just like mistyped a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Have you seen the trailer? Remind, it's very cool. We actually watched it. We watched it on here last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I said all weekend was busy, but it's gonna come out probably sometime this week. Hopefully.
Look at Anzo says the Batman was ass. So tell me, you guys, tell me if you agree with me. This is Lonzo's new logo. And he has a crown there. So I say you have a crown for the Spoiler King, right? Right? I mean,
I didn't even notice.
So there's the crown there. It's for the Spoiler King, right? I'm just saying. Makes me feel good, right? He's gonna come after me. James Gunn should let Peter hire some actors and writers and go on with his wife.
I don't know if I would trust Peter though. Peter's he's a business guy. He's a numbers guy.
Yeah.
No.
For the record, Tank said Gunn needs to grow up, not me. This man made Scooby-Doo 1 and 2. He is unserious.
Oh, those are great movies though. Like just because you make a comedy and like a goofy kind of movie doesn't mean like you're not like a serious like director, you know, like Raimi, you know, like Raimi made Evil Dead, and Evil Dead is like a cult classic, but there's people I know that watch and they're like, why is it so stupid? Why is it so goofy? I was like, because it's like camp horror, you know, like campy horror, like that's how it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's the Raimi style for a long time before we knew he did Spider-Man. He was very
then he did Spider-Man 1 and 2, which was like some of the best, you know, ones, you know. So yeah, you know, it just he is a weird.
He is weird like that.
Yeah, he likes that weird shit. Yeah. So
Tony says I might get emotional watching her filmography. Yeah. And also says no, because I'm a king black man. Okay. And he says, did you say Scooby-Doo movie was good? The first two?
The first two
were really good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit, what's his name? Can't play. Like, it's so hard to see him not play. Like, every time you see him on screen, he's Shaggy.
Yeah.
I'm having a brain fart with his name. Yeah, it's just he's always, you know, even when he plays like a villain in Daredevil, it's like I'm still waiting to say like Zoinks or some shit, you know, like that just like, but like you know, like the casting was perfect, and it was just, you know, it was, but it is what it is. It's a Scooby-Doo movie, you know, so you're gonna find somebody who's good at something like that, and that James Gunn is good at something like that. You know, you're not gonna get like a Scooby-Doo and get
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard. Thank you. Yep. Yeah.
Is this the live one, the acting one, Kaka Kings? That's you. That is literally you.
Yeah. need to turn the crown a little more brown in your logo. make a little sea lines, a little flies.
Strong in you, Anzo. Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Kaka.
The hate is strong in you.
Darth Kaka.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo was good. Yeah, exactly. Spoiler, fake kings. I got a crown. What you talking about? I got crowns. Darth Kaka. All right, got through them all. Let's go.
All right, real quick, let me show you. So, because I know most of the things I bought Well, I really didn't buy anything, man. I bought my wife wanted the TV. She got that. It was a little TV, and then I didn't get anything else at all except for a few drawings.
That's awesome.
That is super sick.
Oh my god, I love that.
So get with that one.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, Samantha.
Like,
oh my god,
as Angel.
that's Angel.
Yeah, that's Angel as Samantha. But like I was like, oh, those are cool. But when I saw the Dungeon Crawler Carl, and Doug is Princess Donut, like that is
she
that
would
is my
lose
favorite.
her mind. Princess Donut would lose
I know, as
her
a dog.
mind.
I was like, so the artist is Jonathan Hallett, and I guess he's a storyboard artist for Disney and stuff like that. So he worked on the Stitches, and his big thing is like Stitch. Well, not this one, but the big one is like a lot of Stitch characters. And I guess he worked on the last live action Stitch. And he said he's working on this live action of Stitch, like just on storyboards and stuff. So, but yeah, I was like that was yeah. I was looking around, and he's like, oh, because because I was wearing the shirt. I was wearing the shirt that Brian bought. Oh, yeah. I went up washing mine. Yeah. So it's like, this is an outrage. I was like, the goddamn donut is all hidden. But I was wearing that, and he saw it, so he's like, "Oh, hey, look at this! I got that." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then you show me all and then the Carl one. Yeah. I was like, "Fuck, that's good." And then I think he had like, if you bought 4, you got a deal. So the 4th one, I was looking for like a Mickey or something, but a lot of those were sold out. So I got like Stitch in like Jack Skellington for one of my kids. Damn. And I'm like, and I kept the, yeah.
But how you gonna replace Jack Skellington? Come on, no, come on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because I wanted the one where he's dressed up as Mickey, but yeah. But yeah. That's really all I bought.
That's cool.
I really didn't buy anything else. I think I got a bunch of signatures.
I got I bought so many things for the kids, and it's just dude, I have no more room for signed stuff. I have nowhere. I'm looking like, jeez.
No. I already bought a special, because I have like a box for all my my graded, not graded, I only have a few graded, but like all my like nicer comics, that I want to keep nice, so I put them in the comic capsule and put them in a special box. So I ordered another one just for like all my signature kind of stuff, and then I'm like, man, I was starting to lose track. Oh man, I didn't have it. So I had Frank Chow. He's just a comic book artist. He did that the last cover for Dork, right? He did whatever cover it was. So I met him
issue 7.
Yeah, for issue 7. I met him, and I'm like, oh hey, I had him sign it, and he remarked it, and I didn't even like ask for it. He just like, I was like, the power of having cute kids with you. It's like, yeah. That's how it works. I think I think Stephanie Williams knocked off like 10 or $5 for like the My Little Pony book. Because I literally watched you walk away from her table as I was walking up to it. I was like, I just missed him. And then
she was awesome though. I mean, Stephanie was. I spent
she was
a good amount of time with her, having all type of conversations.
Yeah, she was super. Yeah, you guys were talking. She seemed super cool. It's like just down to earth and stuff.
She's from Chicago, man. Chicago woman talking to me. I could go all day. We could just sit there for literally could be hours just sitting there talking.
Yeah.
All right. Trailer first, or
yeah. We'll watch some trailers. Let's see, because
you're supposed to send the kids and have them cry like you can't afford it, so you get a discount.
There was a few like I said, we went up to Stephanie Williams, and she wrote some of the My Little Ponies, and right now my son loves it because it's like super bright colors. So as soon as we walk up, and I had the comic for her to sign, he's like ponies, and points at it, he goes, "Daddy, I want it." She's like, it was for like 10, and she signed it. But I'm like, now you can't have it because she signed it. I ain't gonna let you tear that up.
You said, sorry, son, we can't afford it. All
Yeah.
I have is these $4.
Get it? Yeah, but like Amanda Connor, she signed my 2 Harley Quinn books like for free, because it's like, oh, the first one for free. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll pay the $5, and she's like, oh, there's 4 of you, like, don't worry, like,
Oh, that's
so,
awesome.
yeah, and then obviously Lucas is super, he says hi to everybody, so he's saying they're hot and high end, so yeah.
Brian, did you meet Tara Strong and her bosoms?
And her bosoms. She was at C2E2.
She definitely was a C2E2.
She was at C2. Took some pictures. But yeah,
and you got pictures of Tara Strong.
Exactly. Well, she's getting dragged through the mud, like for political reasons and stuff like that. So the big rumor right now, I don't know if it's, I saw it in a few spots, so I don't know if it's really big, but like there's a thing is like, oh, she does things with fans at conventions. I was like, okay.
You're like, dang.
Yeah, so it's like, okay. But she's legit, like,
I'm good.
Good talk. Yeah. I just translate that.
What do you want to watch first?
Should we just go down the
Vision Quest, Kingdom Hearts, Ahsoka?
Let's do Ahsoka first, because I haven't seen Ahsoka and I haven't seen Vision Quest, so I haven't seen either of those two. The Kingdom Hearts I saw, the Avengers I saw.
We're gonna do this one.
I really haven't heard anybody even talking about it.
All right, do your thing.
Here we go. All right, let's go. Yeah, we got a bunch of trailers. I'm sure you got I got more lined up. Yeah. There's so many trailers. All right, let's go. All right, what's up? Welcome back, Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. D23 happened this weekend, so we got a bunch of trailers to react to. So we're gonna start off with this Ahsoka season 2 trailer. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Did you watch it or no?
No. So every time it came up, I just said, nope, I'm not doing this. I gotta make sure we're good. Taking time.
Yeah, that's a good one, right? There we go. I was trying to find a good one because there's 2 of us now. So, all right. Yeah. So let's check out this trailer and see what we get.
Tell me, Ahsoka, what troubles you? I'm always walking by your side.
Citizens of the glorious empire, I have returned. I took an oath to protect the empire. I therefore declare war on the Rebel Alliance.
I had a vision.
What did you see?
War. More and more danger than I thought.
Balin claimed to have knowledge of a power.
Master!
One that could end wars.
A long time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
This is your trial, Ahsoka. Take your time to decide. Are you a Jedi? Or not?
Okay. What do you think?
If it has good labor, just fighting scenes.
This one I want to see again.
If
the fighting scene looks good.
If it's good, then I'm going to be 100% in.
It was like, yeah.
But there's things that I didn't like about season 1. I still have a problem with Ron. I still have a problem with the way he looks. He doesn't look like a military dude. He doesn't look menacing enough. He just looks like an old man to me. So that kind of takes me out a little bit because that's not the way I envision him. But I can get past that, and we won't have a lot of world between or between the worlds. Have a lot of that, and having Ahsoka, having Anakin with her, talking her through a lot of scenes. I think that's going to be a big part of it. I'm excited to see what they do. Filoni says he loves Ahsoka. He's telling us this is what his baby. So if this is good, maybe he can start to right the ship with Star Wars. If it's not good, this might be worrisome. This could be problematic.
I remember, like, a lot of people didn't like the first season. Like, you know, I think I'm with you. Where like it was good. There's issues, but it was okay.
I hate Ezra.
I hated Sabine. I hate what they did with Sabine. I was like, she was such a
How
badass.
did you not die? I still don't understand.
That. Yeah,
a lightsaber goes through you. It's a laser that goes through your body. Everything should be gone. How do you not die?
Yeah. I mean, there's that, you know. But just her as a character, like she's such a good, she's such a great character. And then here she's like, but Ezra, I need to go get Ezra. I was like, what? You know, and then the whole like, she's like, oh, you know, I don't know. It just felt not like, you know, Sabine, and that really pissed me off because she was so strong and independent and a badass, and in this one she was the opposite of all of that. She looked cool on screen, but
she shouldn't be following around. Like that's not who she is. I mean, when you have someone who's supposed to be a leader that's confident in themselves, you don't want it to be that way. And I think that they missed a step with some of these things. You know, as I said, what I talked about Thrawn, what Sabine makes perfect sense. Ezra was pissing me off at the beginning of the season, or I guess in the middle of the season. The way he was acting, just I hated it. So
I mean, I was never a big Ezra fan anyway. I mean, he sucked in Rebels. You know, he was a whiny little brat, and then he gets a little bit older, and he's still a whiny little brat. And then as he, you know, towards the end, he gets a little bit better, but he was always.
I mean, Ahsoka wasn't a great character at the beginning. It took 3 seasons for people to like Ahsoka.
Yeah.
You know,
but they give her a good arc and everything like that, and she became like a fan favorite. Ezra just always annoying. You know, even now, you know, he seemed annoying in the last season. You know, so I don't know, man. It's they have potential. You know, because the way it ended, I'm like, okay, I'm really interested and curious to see how it all plays out and what happens in this other universe. You know, like, are they looking for the mother? Like,
it has to be. Like, you have to do that, right?
You know,
do you?
But then that just pisses me off. I don't want to get down this road, but it just pisses me off even more because, you know, the original plan for the 9th movie was going to be involving Mortis and the father and the son. And then if you go with Ahsoka, who has like the spirit of the daughter in her, and then she goes and finds Abeloth, you know, the mother, like that all plays together. Because now you're going to reintroduce these characters who don't watch the anime show and like, who the hell are these? Who's the mother and the son and father, blah, blah, blah. You know, so it's like, yeah, you know, so it's annoying, man. It's like, you know, get on one page. So it could fix the ship a little bit. I don't know. But I mean, the problem is you don't fix the ship, you know, on TV. It needs to be fixed on the big screen. You know, so all you're gonna do is just put a Band-Aid on, you know, the Titanic. Like, you know.
Well, they don't. It seems like Star Wars is having a real problem with on the big screen. Any cinematic Star Wars has not been great recently. What do you think is going to happen with Balin?
Well, one, we got the recast.
Hey,
I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, right? They can do it.
Idea. Who knew you could do it?
Who knew you get to keep an important character who's going to be very important to the storyline?
Just recast them because they're all actors.
Yeah. I forget the guy's name, but he was the Hound in Game of Thrones.
Rory
Another
McCann.
good actor. Yeah, Roy McCain. You know, so I think he's gonna do a good job with it. But with Balin, I'm he's the main reason I'm gonna watch season 2 because that's the most curious I am about it. You know, it's like what is he going after? Like, you know, because he was Sith, quote unquote, but he still like felt old school kind of thing. It reminded me of like a Count Dooku kind of thing. You know, he's like yeah, you're on the bad side, but also like you still respect the traditions of like Jedi and stuff like that. So yeah, he was a cool character. I really liked him a lot.
I just want them to do right by Hayden Christensen. I think he deserves all of Star Wars fandom to realize they're wrong to do all the things all the things they said about him before, and just kind of really do right by him, and see him be as awesome that he really was. The character could have been great, but we kind of dumped on him, and I think I want more. I want something for him to have a redemption arc.
Yeah, like this is cool. Like getting him old Clone Wars of him on screen with young Ahsoka, like that's pretty dope. So
and by the way, guys, Rosario Dawson is fine. No question. Rosario Dawson is fine. 100%. I don't care.
Yeah, with the fake makeup and prosthetics or not.
Let's go. I don't care.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan. Oh man, but yeah, I'm a Star Wars fan, so I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna hope for the best. And I really hope it knocks it out of the park. You know,
is it weird that I think Lars Mikkelsen is the wrong Mikkelsen to do this?
Well, was he the voice from the TV show?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I think he was the voice in the TV show. So, yeah. But, I mean, but the Thrawn is just so like, he's just a plain Jane kind of guy anyway. You know what I mean? You know, he's very monotone. I wish they would have got somebody a little taller and lankier.
Older. He doesn't look menacing anyway. He doesn't look the way I want him to look. That's all. But he's 62 years old. He looks like he's 62 years old.
I was saying he's like, an old guy with a little pudge, and then you put him in a white suit, blue makeup, and he still looks like an old guy with a little pudge, or old guy with a little pudge, So.
That's just what it is.
So. Yeah. Like I would have
rather had Mads than Lars.
I would have been okay with that too.
It's only 2 year difference, but he looks different.
He's a little bit more I won't say thinner, but
he is. I mean, a little bit more fit overall, and he has more of a presence about him. And I just think that would have been better for me.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It's just yeah. Curious. Does it say a release date on this yet? I don't think it does.
No.
Yeah, probably sometime next year, early next year. I'm assuming. Part around May 4th, right?
That's only if it makes sense. You know how people, they don't do things that make sense.
Yeah.
It will be January 20th.
Okay, so
right at the beginning of the year.
Right at the beginning of the year. Okay, I'm cool with that. But yeah. Okay, we're definitely gonna be talking about this when it drops. Do weekly watch part or not watch parts, maybe watch parts, but
hey, we might be able to do it depending on when as long as it's not 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, yeah, not on like a Wednesday or something.
And you know what? Yeah. Lawrence is gonna tell you the truth. No matter what, guys, we know one thing: it won't be as bad as the Acolyte.
Hey, you never know.
You never
saying Star Wars.
They find ways.
Exactly. But cool. Yeah, that's our thoughts for this Ahsoka season 2 trailer. We want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about it. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Any expectations you guys have? Let us know. And make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Come and join us and be part of the live show. when we watch trailer reactions, when we actually talk about Ahsoka in January. So make sure you guys come and be part of the spoiler crew. But we appreciate everyone in the live chat right now. You guys stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic. Oh, man, am I like delayed or is it just
you lagged every so often? It's like a second, you like lag for a second.
So I know it's probably my internet, not my computer this time, because all day today I kept getting notifications from my Ring bridge. They're like, "Oh, your bridge lost connection. It's reconnected. It lost connection." I'm like, "Fuck, man." So,
I mean, guys, we had terrible rain and terrible tornadoes go through us. The entire state has been in shambles. So
yeah,
it's been going in and out.
It's bad. You have the Starfighter, because I know they did a trailer for that since we're doing Star Wars.
You want to just go to the next one?
Yeah,
because I really want to see Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I figure we'll do 2 Star Wars and then 2 Marvel, and then we'll do 2 Star Wars, Kingdom Hearts, 2 Marvel, and then we'll jump. Well, what else did Marvel release? Vision Quest,
Doomsday, Percy Jackson.
Oh, they did a trailer for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know we need to talk about the casting.
I have the Percy Jackson one already. Stuff there too. I didn't download it on here yet because it slows on the computer. You ought to do something in time.
Thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, please like and subscribe. Heck yeah. Then we got Gustavo. What's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Let's see if I can find out. Yeah, my AMC still can't sell Supergirl merch. Is just in there. Some of the merch is, and the one that's really kind of cool is I think it's like a bag kind of thing, but it's like the neon S, but it's like black and the S is in like the neon kind of color. That looked really cool. I think it was either a bag or a popcorn bucket. I remember. Yeah.
I'm gonna do this 20 seconds. Isn't it only 20 seconds?
Is it? I thought I mean, or
because
I think
they either have an 11-minute one or they have this 20-second one. That's why I was like, I didn't know.
I thought
it's not like really a trailer.
Oh yeah, never mind then. I thought it was like a trailer.
No, because they had this big announcement. It's like 8 minutes on screen. Really?
No. Yeah, so that looks better than season 1. I need my lightsaber. I was playing with my mine up there the other day. I was cleaning because there's so many fucking spider webs, as you just saw me like kill a spider. So I was cleaning and I grabbed it. I'm like, man, like, and it just reminded me like how much I enjoyed making it at Disney. It was just such a fun time. Also, I need to show you guys. So you can kind of see Yoda right there. They got Kenobi, Anakin's over here, and then I got like Vader, Maul, and Kylo. And those the Disney Infiniverse toys, where you scan and they pop in. But they're like cool little statues. But above where you guys can't see, I have all of them. And the only one that was missing from the original trilogy was Luke. And I saw him on eBay for like $5. And I bought that
really
super quick.
For $5?
Like, yeah. Because there's some of them that are like super expensive. Because even Luke without the lightsaber, so it looks like he's holding a lightsaber, it just broke off. This still sells for like $6-7 on eBay, broken. So yeah. But the only ones like I got like all the original guys, Boba Fett, but then I got like Poe, Finn. I got Ahsoka with her like two things. So. Yeah, like those I love, but I'm missing Ezra, Sabine.
I wonder why you're missing Ezra
and Zeb. Yeah, well, I'm missing there's I think there's like 3 or 4 left from the Rebels that I'm missing, but I have all the other ones, like all the prequel ones and all. Oh no, I'm missing Rey. They make the toy of Rey, who's like the future of Star Wars, and you don't even give her a fucking lightsaber. She's holding her little staff sticky thing. I was like. What? I was like, you guys don't even care for her as your fucking future.
That's because Star Wars doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah. I gotta do mine. I know you did your office thing, but like mine's is like everything's so cramped together. Like I found this at the fucking Goodwill the other day. You know,
Yeah.
maybe a few weeks ago at this point. It's a popcorn bucket. It's like it's a stupid popcorn bucket. But this is like a
Never
Disney.
seen it.
It's a Disney
That's awesome.
exclusive.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What I want to do is I have so many ornaments of different ships and stuff. I really want to hang them like from the ceiling because you can kind of see on top of my computer here. I have the Galaxy Quest ship, and then I have the Futurama Planet Express ship there. But then I have a bunch of the Hallmark that somebody donated. So I have like the Death Star that lights up. I have like an X-Wing. I have like TIE fighters. I have like a bunch of them that I want to hang them like, you know, you probably can't see it from the screen, but I want to hang it up, make a little cool little scene.
No, when we at Star Wars, you should just lower it, like
just
make it a little longer.
have like a platform. But it's gonna be like all this Star Wars and then fucking Planet Express. Which is like totally my style. All right. Bringing it up. And we got Kenneth in the house.
What's
Madonna
up?
68.
68 today.
Robert Redford would have been 99.
Wow.
Yeah. Cheats is 80.
Keeping it young. Figuring out a way.
I mean, that's what happens when you smoke all the time. You're not stressed out about anything. There you go. Thank you, Kenneth, for subscribing.
Appreciate you. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, he said, all right, Starfighter, somebody leaked it on Twitter. So if it's a leaked trailer, then
can't do that.
It.
But yeah. The only thing they did that opening with the host thing, Starfighter and all that stuff. And then they had that long presentation that was like 8 minutes. That's what's online right now, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna watch that then. Gustavo said, how's it going, guys? We're doing a Marvel marathon to watch Doom. Oh, nice.
Are you gonna do the rewatch of Endgame? Are you gonna do with the extra minutes and how it connects to Doom?
Yeah. Where are you watching that at? Are you just like watching it at home, or you got do you have a YouTube channel right now like that?
That'd be cool if you do.
Yeah. Drop it. Let us know.
Let us know.
But yeah. That's what I was thinking. I used to do that before there's like 40 movies, but I used to like watch them all before the next one would release. But now
I feel like I don't have to because it's on all the time.
there's always
a Marvel movie on.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Get this Kingdom Hearts up real quick.
Huh?
Oh man. What do you think about the Coco?
I love it. I don't care. Coco is one of my favorite ones anyway.
What's the other one? Well, what do you think about the Coco number 2?
I don't hate it. I want to see something about it though. I want to see how they're going to do it. I don't want them to mess up a story because the story was so emotional.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and can you continue to have that same emotion with it? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My bad. I know. Oh, you guys are like, what are they doing? I'm trying to like adjust things a little bit, so I don't have to like scroll over all the way. Because we just go right here and go there. Boom. But yeah, I mean the pictures I saw for Coco 2, because I mean like everyone here, I'm guessing most of you guys cared about like what they did with Marvel, but like I watched the park stuff, which was cool, but it was all like, hey, guess what Villains Land is gonna be called? Villains Land. I was like, you just made it official, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so like all the things like Harry, was it Harryhausen's, you know, in Monsters Land, they're like, everyone knew it was gonna be there, but they officially like, yep, it's gonna be there. I was like, yeah, we all knew it was gonna be there, you know, so
because we've been talking about this for a long time.
Yeah. But I like the concepts of what they're doing, because they're just not like, oh, now you're just in Monstropolis. Like they're doing like it's Human Day. So it's like they're allowing humans to come into their world to like exist and stuff like that. I'm like, that's cool. And even like Villains Land is kind of cool too. It's like, what if like somebody made like an evil wish, you know, and that evil wish kind of took over, and then now you have this like,
it's like
kind of
Disney's Villains. Is that what's called?
Villains Land. Yeah, basically. I mean, that's all.
So no, what's that TV show with the kids? Disney.
Oh, Descendants.
The Descendants. Yeah.
Descendants. I had never seen this. I don't know. But I mean, but that's basically what's gonna be. So yeah. So I'm like excited about stuff like that. I'm excited about that Monsters Inc. ride. I don't know if you've seen any of that. Like
I
that
can't
shit.
ride rides, so that's why I don't. No.
Oh man.
It's all.
You might get away with this one because you're
The ones that go over my
your feet
shoulder
are hanging.
I'm here. It doesn't go over my shoulders the same way.
Can't do it.
Yeah. I've been down there like it should fit. I'm like, look, I'm just telling you, I'm a little bulky. Just a little.
Oh, that sucks, man. Like the Tron ride, like I already know I can't ride it just because there's people smaller than me, who can't ride it. They're like, because they put you in that weird angle and everything like that. So like, unless you're like super kind of thin, like you don't ride it comfortably. Like I've seen people squeeze in there, but
you ain't squeezing me.
Yeah, I was like, maybe if I lose another 50 pounds, I might be able to. But
even if I was right now, if I was 235, unless I lost all the muscle too, it ain't happen.
Yeah. Oh man, that would suck because I love all the rides. But I mean, Disney mostly does lap bars, and they don't do a lot of shoulder stuff anyway. But the Monsters Inc. one's gonna be.
The problem with lap bars is I'm 6'5" with knees too.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's true. You're gonna be in this small.
The knees, So like it doesn't. I'm not made for rides anymore. I realize that. If I want to feel like I'm weightless, I need to go in space.
Yeah, that's the only option. Even then, I think there's like a height requirement or something for like astronauts.
I don't know if I mean 6'5" is not too tall, but but in the little space system, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, universal money.
Needs
exactly. Yeah.
Yes,
too tall.
So like I used to go to Six Flags Great America every single year.
Ooh.
And
I
think it's my junior year, I was I went from 6'2.5" to about 6'4". And in those 2 years, I was too tall for the Iron
a lot of it.
All the ones, the Batman ride, all the things that you think that you could go, it goes around your shoulders and everything. It wasn't that I'm not too heavy, I don't have I have less than 20% body fat, and less than 18% body fat. But
I mean, if you just had too big, too tall,
some things are just you're too tall to, and anything that goes over your head, you can't get it because it won't go down over your shoulders. Because most people, it goes over their neck, and for someone's neck, for me, it would have to go over my shoulders. So it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't get on Demon Slayer at Universal. What was that? Osaka? My knees didn't fit even across my legs. Damn, that sucks. You're like, no, make it fit. I'm gonna ride this ride.
Any bar that comes down, my legs are not gonna fit.
Yeah.
I need things out and also it's because I wear a size 15.5 shoe. So my feet have to have somewhere to go.
Yeah. So your feet and your knees and your legs.
So I can't just put my feet anywhere because they're too big to just go anywhere. I'm like, can I take my shoes off?
Yeah. Just curl your toes. I saw this. He goes, Lauren said, I have not been to Disneyland in 2 years, and I live in California. I've been to Japan parks both years. So
no, that's awesome.
I want to go to Japan for a bunch of reasons. And one of them is Tokyo Disney and stuff like that. But yeah. Haven't been to Disneyland in 2 years. Man, I would just go just to walk around. And Disneyland got the food. I can't wait till 1 year I go to Disneyland because their food is just so much better than the shit I see at people in Disneyland. Oh, we were eating this. I was like, we got fucking dry ass egg rolls in fucking Disney World. It's like you guys got all this great food in Disneyland.
Well, so Culver's renting out Disney World. We're gonna rent it out again in next year. It's 2027, I think it's 2028. We're renting out all Disney World, and we go. They give us all the best foods all the best food, like, and it's all just out there, and we're trying all the stuff. And then, like, we were at Harry Potter, you know, in Universal, and they did all the butter beer. We were eating drinking all the stuff. It's crazy. But that's what they have good food. They just don't have
they have good
in
food.
all the areas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the one thing I want to go to Animal Kingdom because they have these hamburger.
You ever have bison? Or the ostrich they have?
The ostrich, yeah. Well, I had ostrich and stuff like that. But no, they have hamburger bao buns kind of thing. You know, and this is basically like everything in a hamburger, but in like a little bao, you know, steam bun. And people are like, it's amazing. I'm like, and it looks amazing. So no, there's definitely like good food. It used to be in Gaston's, they had a pork shank. And it was just this giant fucking piece of pork on a bone, and it was like $10. I was like, I would get that, and now it's gone. I was like, fuck.
Turkey legs are so expensive now.
Yeah,
even I was like $45 for a turkey leg. Since when? Y'all don't season your food? Nah, man.
Like, I could buy the turkey for that price.
100%.
Oh man, yeah, everything else fine. It was it's cheaper to go to Japan. I think, yeah, but I mean the plane ride is still pricey. You know, like I said, if I'm gonna be that on a plane for that long, I'm gonna be there for more than a week. So, yeah, but yeah, it's definitely cheap to go over there for a lot. Yeah, it's like $10. And we got Deuce.
Damn.
What's up, Deuce? $10 super chat, man. Appreciate that. He goes, take a trip with your family. It's a good time. I am in October.
So I go to Disney. We go to Orlando almost every year. I was talking about if my store doesn't open up, if it's not going to open up in January, or if it's not going to open in November, then I'm definitely going. We're just going to go. Say F it.
I'm just going to go. Oh, this year?
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
And it makes me angry. That's the reason I didn't go to Australia, is because the restaurant's supposed to open, but the city of Chicago
delays
me up.
Shit.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
man, I would have been in Australia this year. It's crazy.
Oh, that sucks. Well, let me know, man. Fucking come go the week I'm going.
No, I might for real.
Yeah. We're staying at a new it's still part of the same company, but it's a different location of a resort. So we got a really good deal. So yeah, take that trip. But Deuce, appreciate that super chat. Play something for you, man.
No one cooks like Gaston. No one.
Oh man, there you go. I don't know what the hell we were talking about Batman earlier.
Stop it, reindeer games.
I'm not Ben Affleck.
You white, then you Ben Affleck, right, Wheeler?
Yeah, you're white. That's true. I am white.
Thought we were gonna do Batman. Yeah, dude.
Made mistakes. And then he had us.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
I can love that. Oh man, I remember doing that as a kid. I was like, why is an 8-year-old doing that to like? I mean, I wouldn't do that, break a vase, but I would do that to like my aunt and my uncle. Like, get nuts. Let's get nuts. Then my uncle would like drop kick me. Like, shut up. Then we got Lawrence with the $5 super chat saying, take that trip.
I'm all for it. I like traveling. I like going to different countries, especially now that we have all the passports. We need to go. Anytime I have a chance to go out of the country, I'm going.
Do it.
Take the girls. Go.
Yeah. Japan's on the list. And now I think, your girls are a little bit older, so they're at a good age. Like you don't have to worry about them like randomly fucking running away somewhere. Like they see a bunny and they're gone. Like so once I'm past that stage of like don't chase that rabbit. Once I'm past that, then I'm like, all right, we can maybe do some bigger places.
So my 15-year anniversary with my wife is next year. So we're planning on going to Italy.
Oh, nice.
So
that's gonna be awesome.
My idea is I'm gonna go to England. We'll go to France. I want to go to Nice, specifically France, but go to Paris. Maybe go to Disney there. Go to Madrid. And then do it's like a boat trip, or whatever. I don't have to go the whole Mediterranean, but we could go to just over there, just hit a couple places. Go to Rome, Sicily, hit a couple places.
Yeah. That seems awesome. Also, yeah, the Tokyo, Disney Paris is like they revamped that. Like, so Splash Mountain over there is Lion King. So
why would Lion King not be a whole world everywhere?
In its own thing? Yeah. So like you're going down Splash Mountain, but it's fucking Pride Rock. Like it's dope. Like,
I want to hold my kids
up.
So
it's like as you're going down. Also, I don't think you can do that anymore because I did you brought your girls in, and I haven't seen your girls since probably I think your birthday last year. So it's been a while. And even Erica was like, she's like, they're so big, they're so tall.
My wife and my kids are all the same height.
The same height, like legit. They're the same, like yeah. Yeah. Even my wife is, she's pretty tall, and she goes, they're coming up to like her. It's like, yeah. So I was like, man, yeah, they're tall girls, man. So I don't know if you can just hold them up like that anymore.
I can't, but other people won't be able to.
Yeah.
Like the best part of having girls is before they become teenagers, they still, when I get home, they still jump on me. They still, Daddy. But now Kaylee, who is 5'4.5" and 118 pounds, wants to jump from the fifth floor step onto me.
They're taking you out.
You can't just do that. You gotta wait till I say acknowledge you. She just jumped like this. She jumped out. Oh my god!
She's gonna tackle you through the wall and shit.
Oh my god! You can't just do that to Daddy.
That's funny. Oh man! All right, we got to play you something though for that.
What's he got? What you got?
I don't know. We can give you this.
Hello, rich people. Troy's joining you. Yes, I'll hold.
I like that.
You gotta have the money.
Let's
do have the money first.
This is for me. I want to do this.
Tell me what my suit is, woman. We are talking about the greater good.
Greater good. I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
That's me every day. Every day, no matter what.
That's funny. We said New Zealand's on the list. Go to Hobbiton. Yeah, that's on the list too.
Can you imagine me in Hobbiton? Like, just that's regular place for me. That's just me in a regular village. Just like, wow, why is it so small? Oh, like you froze. Yeah, Mama Bear says I totally want to see Brian in Hobbiton. Let's see if he comes back. So don't do Japan in summer. It's typhoon season? Oh, okay. August to September it's also typhoon season. Oh, that's terrible. I definitely don't need that. Say UK food nasty. Yes, you know what? You can't mess up sandwiches though. I can do sandwiches all the time. Whenever I go to another country and I worry about that, I always try to get some sandwiches. So Paris and Italy is good. I also the reason why I want to do the little thing of the Mediterranean, because I want to go to those little towns, like and see real, Italy. I want to see how people really live their lives, and see the towns that are built on the side of mountains. I can't wait for that. So bring spices for the UK. Any snacks you like? I don't believe it. No seasoning, huh? So that frozen clip is Brian before every convention. Exactly. I was like, where is my super suit? Don't you know I need my super suit? Said, why do you need it? Get some croquets if you pass through Holland. Okay. Sounds good to me. And then Lawrence asks the $5 super chat. Thoughts on Incredibles 3? All right, so they're not aging up the kids. I thought that was interesting in itself. And they're going to go right after we see Incredibles 2, they're going to Incredibles 3. So it's right into it. And And with the Underminer, I'm not really excited about the Underminer, but I also know that they're going to let the kids start to take over this whole thing. It's going to be more like Spy Kids, how they're going to take over the superhero thing, which makes sense because you have to, because Mr. Incredible can't continue to be the age that he is. So I'm excited to see what they do with it, but is it too long? Are we waiting too long for it? Can you? I mean, I think the first one was like 15 years. Now we can do another 10 years, and we're talking about this the same time period. It could be bad. You know, it could be too long. People could have forgotten how awesome Incredibles is. That's my worry. So, but thank you for the $5 super chat. I gotta have. That means I get to choose what we're gonna do. What we're gonna watch. Here we go. This is what we're gonna do.
And may the Schwartz be with you. What a world, what a world.
Can't wait for Spaceballs 2. I cannot wait. It's going to be so good. But thank you so much, Lawrence. That is great. Appreciate you, man. See, the sandwich is dry. I want to bring something to keep it better. Oh my God. I might have to bring some Miracle Whip in my bag. It'll be all right. Fish and chips are amazing in the UK. I always worry about the calorie count. So, like cod and fried fish and stuff like that, you get 3 pieces of that. That's like 3,000 calories. So I gotta watch out for that. Come back, I'll be 300 pounds. They also don't have turkey sandwiches. How dare you not have turkey sandwiches? Oh my God. Turkey can't be that hard to get. Come on. So yeah, fish and chips will be on your lifeline. And beef Wellingtons are good. Yeah. But beef Wellington is something I've had before, and I enjoy that. So Germany has one of the best chicken I've ever tasted in my life. I'll go to Germany just for the chicken. I cannot wait. So it's going to be next year. We're going to be going for about, I think it's 12 days. And I think it's 2 days in England, 2 days in France, 2 days in Barcelona, a day in Madrid. I'm taking a day in Nice, and then we're going to go just around. Go to Italy. I'll coach you on how to say it. They should age up the baby or to walking. Yeah. I feel like it's too much like the Simpsons. You have to be careful with not aging up any of them and having this giant, 10-year period and not having anything else to do with these kids, especially if you're going to make them want to carry the franchise. They need a little bit of aging up, I think, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Oh, wow. TJ says, didn't vote because I'm not interested. We will talk about that very soon. When Tank gets back, we'll watch 2 more trailers and then we'll talk about Lanterns. He says, internet crapped out. He'll be back soon. Cool. So that's why the stream was lagging. Yeah, sometimes when I'm doing it, if I download too many videos, for me, I can't. It lags a little bit. And then Tank, because of what's going on, they're doing a lot of work outside of our houses because of all the tornadoes. We know we had over 220 tornadoes this year so far. But they're doing a lot of work outside, so it has been affecting the internet a little bit. So I understand it. Yeah, I was like, is it my Wi-Fi? Nope, it is not. They should have had time to jump on by now. They should be teenagers, yeah, or at least in the early 20s. I think if you just did a 5-year time jump, so like if you're about to start high school, maybe you go into college, let's dash, he's getting into a freshman in high school, maybe he's a freshman, maybe go, senior freshman in elementary school, and that changes the way that the whole story goes. And now they're at least old enough to kind of hold their own and decide what they're going to do. I would like to see that, but instead of just going, it's the next day, even though it's been 10 years. It says it's chicken because turkey is not native. They only do turkey for Christmas. Okay, just like was it Scrooge? Do you need someone to play off of? No, I'll give Tank a couple minutes. Usually, what he has to do, he has to reset his computer, and then he goes through this big old update. So this is why remember the last time we had the questions. Should he put the video his video card in his new computer, or should he sell it for $1,000? And you guys said he should hold on to it. So now he's going to hold on to it. He just has to have the time to open up the computer and put it all together. Are you guys from Chicago originally? I'm born and bred in Chicago. I was born in St. Francis Hospital out in Blue Island, which is like right outside Chicago. I've been to South Side my entire life. I know Tank was born on the west side of Chicago, and Brandon was born in the south suburbs. Yeah, and he and I lived maybe like 2 miles away growing up. "200 tornadoes. What did y'all do to anger Mother Nature?" Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when the government tries to control the weather, which is happening right now. It seems like Chicago's getting all the tornadoes that used to happen in like Oklahoma and Missouri and things like that. It's kind of moved up to Chicago. Chicago and Illinois had so many tornadoes this year. It's ridiculous. Double what any other state has had. We're looking at it today like, this is crazy. So Japan does KFC for Christmas. Wow. And it's funny. And here, if you Christmas and you don't plan and your mom can cook, you get Chinese food. Nah, not the same, but it is what it is. Hey, if in 5 minutes no one comes in, guess what we're gonna do, Mama Bear? You're going to come in and help out. I know Derpy's waiting for us because we want to talk about Lantern. So when I get a chance, I'll send that to him. But yeah, that's what we'll do. So Mama Bear, we live in Tornado Alley. That's average. It's if not below. It's so if I pulled up the map right now, we are, I believe Indiana had 92. Iowa had like 84. Missouri had something like 89. Wisconsin had like 78. And Illinois had over 220 tornadoes. There's videos this past week of a storm where cars are being damaged. Tornadoes are coming out of nowhere and dropping things out in the middle of the sky. Yeah, it was serious. Talking about there are tornadoes that are over a mile wide, destroying stuff everywhere. So I don't know what we did. You know, maybe we weren't the swing state, so I don't know why, but somehow Illinois is getting kicked in the teeth. All right. Tank is taking his time getting in. I want to watch something, if you guys don't mind. So, it's coming in right now. Which Kingdom Hearts is that? Oh, I can't tell because he's not here yet. Okay. It says, hey, we got.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, wildfires and earthquakes. You do have a lot. I'm okay with that. Yeah, you're right. Which one did you have? This.
So it should be the fourth one.
Okay.
So the watch party one, and then there's that one. So I'm gonna try to rearrange them so they're a little easier. Yeah, I had to restart because the whole internet went out.
You talked about it.
I know. Even Erica was like, "Did you lose the internet?" She was watching YouTube. I was like, "Yo."
So it's not too bad most of the time. No, yeah, it's been bad, terrible. So welcome back, Tank. Good.
I know, right? I was sitting there listening to you guys watch this stuff.
I'm like, I know I can't watch the video, I can't watch the stuff, and I can't talk about Lantern. So I was like,
yeah. So I was hoping, I was like, because I didn't want to wait too much longer. All right, yeah, let's just jump right into the Kingdom Hearts before my internet creeps out again.
Sounds good. Let's do this.
Let's go. All right, what's up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We are here talking about the new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. So we're gonna check this out. It finally got announced at D23, and everyone's losing their damn mind because it is an amazing game. So
it's one of the best games. I mean, and now having it re-released or releasing it with new things, new characters, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So let's check out this trailer and see what we get.
Huh? Wait, what happened?
He's been forgotten. When there's no one left in the living world who remembers you, you disappear from this world. We call it the
Welcome to the Plaza de la Cruz. Yeah. It's showtime.
This is a lot of new information. I bet I'll find a clue to saving Sora now.
When folks disappear above, is this where they always end up?
But Sora isn't here.
What? Sora, is something wrong?
What can you see? Sora, hey!
Strelitzia! Sigurd!
Late 2027.
Bro, that looks great.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
That looks super awesome. I'm down, especially if it's PS5, and I don't have to worry about buying a PS6 or any of this other crap that's going to be coming out next soon. It's going to cost $2,000.
Yeah. Man, at that point, just buy it on Steam and just connect to your computer.
100%. 100%.
Well, yeah. This was. I mean, this is the thing people were waiting for years. If like, I mean, it feels like forever. I don't even remember when number 3 came out. Like, so yeah,
When did Kingdom Hearts 3 come out?
I don't know. So the first one, I know number 1 came out in 2002. So you're talking about the first one is 22 years ago, and we're only on number 4. 22 years later. So they're pretty.
In 2019, it was 3.
Okay. Wow.
So it'll be 8 years.
Like 8 years. Damn. Yeah. So yeah, it's such a beloved, franchise. It's so good. It's so much fun and everything. So yeah. Because as soon as this popped up, my wife saw it and she goes, "Oh, you're playing it. I'm gonna watch it." So,
yeah, she said.
So I was like, "Yep, I could do that."
You guys say that. You better hope by late 2027 that you don't have a kid coming over trying to take over.
Yeah, I know. I know. Again, I'm gonna start getting him into video because they're at that age. I'm gonna start getting him into video games and stuff like that. I'm gonna connect the old Wii and stuff. To have some fun. So by the time it's a game like this, I was like, no, you can play all that.
Get over there. Go play the Wii, bro.
Daddy plays Kingdom Hearts.
That's good. It looks good. The quality it's one of my favorite scenes from the movie. I love Coco too. So I'm all about it.
It's gonna be good. Yeah. Hand him a Switch. Give him a Switch. It's like, here you go.
Get out of
here. Yeah. This looks awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's just Square Enix, man. They make such good RPG games that are just so much fun. And then you throw in all the Disney stuff. I mean,
it's
people
perfect.
lost their mind. Yeah. You like Sephiroth and Mickey Mouse. I was like, what? You put them in a game together? It's like, now you're gonna Coco and Hades and who knows what else they're gonna put in there.
Goofy and Donald's there, and just, the storyline. I kind of already understand how the storyline is gonna go. It makes perfect sense. Better remember me.
Yeah. And then it's going with Coco 2 coming out.
Even though he
probably
kind of weird. Coco 2. I'm like, man, why does haircut look like this? You see
the
that?
style. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
what style? Oh my god.
Style. He got the rolled up jean jacket. Yeah.
I hope it's good. That's what I hope Coco 2 is good. I'm not
Oh, it's
sure.
2029. So
Yeah, it's not gonna be a trailer in time. I'm surprised them doing that. I hope it doesn't mess with the story or mess with the feelings, because him being younger hit me differently than him being a little bit a teenager. Because who likes teenagers? I'm about to have one, and I'm telling you, no one likes teenagers.
don't do it. Skip it.
So,
And that's why he's still a kid in Kingdom Hearts 4.
exactly. No one's gonna say, no, we don't need to age him up. What are we doing?
Yeah. This is gonna look great on all like on the PS5 and stuff like that, with like high def 4K. It's gonna look amazing. So I cannot wait. It's gonna be good. I might buy. I know they're doing like the remastered DLC versions and all that stuff. I know they have a bundle that I think got announced with this, or you can pre-order it, so you can get Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 with all the DLCs and stuff like that. And it's not too expensive. I think it was like $70 for 3 games. So it's not too bad considering everything. So
no, 100%. And if you play it on the computer, your gaming computer, and do it like that, it makes more sense to me.
Play the first 3 on your PS5 and then get the 4th one and get it all going. Yeah. So, yeah, awesome game. Can't wait. We'll see. I know we keep talking about streaming things every so often. So I don't know. Maybe I'll dust off my old Tink Kramer streaming, stream it or something.
Look
I
at
haven't
you.
done that in forever.
You don't remember how to do it? I don't know.
I know, right? Exactly. I grabbed the controller, like, what's this? Yeah, but cool. Yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts 4 that's coming out. So we want to hear from you guys. So if you're excited, leave a comment down below. If you never played, let us know if this might get you into playing some Kingdom Hearts. But let us know down in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us when we do trailer reactions like this, TV reviews, movie reviews, all that fun nerdy stuff as well. And we appreciate everyone in the live chat. You guys stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic. Oh man, that looks awesome.
Akers says, who would you cast as Tank?
Oh, I understand. What's up, Akers? Oh man. Yeah, it's on PC and Xbox. Yeah.
PC, PS5, and Xbox.
I thought you decided to play Coco. Well, I know I watched people's reaction to this on somebody recording it in the audience, and they just thought it was like Coco 2 or something like that. And then the little shadow monster, whatever, the shadow creature pops up, and then the place just lost it, because they knew exactly what it was at that point.
I mean, it makes perfect sense for them to lose their damn mind then.
Yeah. I'll get on PC. Yeah, I mean, if I plug in that new that graphics card,
that's what we were just talking about. Where you're
going? Yeah, I heard you guys. Yeah, except this time it wasn't my computer that being the problem; it was my damn internet being the problem. Am I too loud?
No, you're good now.
Okay, my bad.
I think you're just coming back with shock. That's all.
Yeah. Oh man, you're around teenagers all day, like every day.
Dude, I don't know if I can do
it. I'm driving now because I'm about a month away from letting her drive herself. Nice.
You could take the keys, Daddy. I'm 13. Just get out of my face. Whatever. Just get out of here.
Like so happy. Oh man. Yeah, it was a Cars VA. What's that? Because there's stuff. Oh, did she?
Really? I didn't know this.
I didn't know Hayden Panettiere voiced her in Kingdom Hearts. Damn. That's cool. I did not know that.
Oh, because of America. Okay, gotcha. Good. Says Kingdom Hearts Kyrie. Actor pays tribute to Hayden Panettiere. Terry.
Oh, she got replaced though. Later, Allison Stoner replaced her.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I see Allison Stoner's the one. In 6 titles.
That's cool. That's cool. Did not know that. Oh man, there's a Kingdom Hearts series 2 for Disney Plus. Yes, for the show. That's coming out. Like it's gonna be like an anime cartoon show. I don't think there's a trailer. I think they just announced it with like a poster or something. Yeah,
we need to get that the more you know star.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do 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 do.
Yeah. You're good now, but it came on booming voice of God at first. That I came back. Yeah. Yeah. It means hate. Yeah. I know. I figured he means hate him, but I didn't know she did voice acting like that. So yeah. Ooh, yeah. The right in 9070.
Ooh, okay.
How much that cost? I don't know too much about AMD.
Did you get it early? Not getting it right now.
Yeah, right. I don't know too much about AMD stuff. I never really messed with a lot of their stuff, even though I probably should because I think they're better for streaming, and stuff like that. But yeah, upgrade earlier this year. Nice. Oh man, yep. That's the heartbreaking part. Yeah, look her up.
When Aiden's brothers passed away, it been 28 of a heart attack.
Damn, man, her parents, man. That sucks.
So
losing both kids like that early.
My girls wanted to go through acting and all that stuff, and I had it was a hard no. My wife's like, why are you acting like this? Why are you doing that? It's a hard no, because there's so many things that happen in that world that I don't want them to have to deal with. I don't I don't need that to be their life. And
yeah.
Child actors go through so much stuff, so much crazy stuff. Here you go. Hold on.
Then once you get every time we're like, oh,
I didn't know that.
Man. So her dad, I think it's still. Oh no, her mom is still alive. But her mom was also an actress and a producer. And then her dad, I think he's still alive too.
The part that you have to even question that is crazy to me.
Yeah. The one I saw is like the dad was just starting to recover from son's death in 2023. I was like, ugh.
I don't know if I could though. There's no
like
greater pain than losing your kids. I don't think that you can deal with anything worse than that.
Yeah. And I know, like you said with the child actor stuff, and people are like, "Oh, where the parents at?" Like the thing is, like they push out the parents, and it's not them. It's like the industry because they don't want that. Like, and they know, because like
parents are not going to allow
protective.
Yeah, and then
so you start pushing them out, and
they come these crazy, parent. Helicopter parents and all this stuff, they're all around not letting them do their job, but that they're there to protect their kids. That's the point.
Yeah. Yeah, but you start doing like stuff like, oh well, we're gonna bring her over here, and they're gonna do this and that. Like, no, you stay here, you stay there, or you do that, or you can't come over here. It's just, yeah,
You're not gonna do that with me.
They try to separate them like a lot.
I will be one of those people that you hear on TMZ. And child actor Charlie Waller's father killed everyone in the industry because they said the wrong thing to his daughter. I'll be that guy. So there's no need for me. If I want to make sure that I'm good, I want to make sure that, I don't need to go to prison. So don't put my babies in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Push out somebody take advantage of their children. Yep. Or that, there's always that where they're like, oh, go ahead. You're fine. You do it, and as they count the money.
And you see the Nickelodeon things that happen, those type of parties. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They tell you, they tell you your parents are using your money,
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. And they push them out. And then now these kids are alone dealing with this stuff. I'd rather not even have that situation. So I just say, no, the chance of making that money is just not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for them either.
Yeah. Yeah. Find a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah, that sucks. Feel bad for her daughter. Yeah. Her daughter's young, like 11, I think.
11. Yeah.
Somebody
11.
said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that sucks. It sucks. So, oh man. No, don't look up the story behind All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh, jeez.
I definitely don't need that. Nope. I'm definitely not doing it. I'm not looking up nothing like that. Nope.
Is that a Don Bluth movie? Don Bluth made everything. It is, of course, it is. Like every movie that you can think of that made you cry, like as a baby, like as a kid, you're like, he did it. Like, he did it.
Dude, I love that movie, but it's just like
oh yeah, it's just Don Bluth just loved traumatizing kids. That's what he did. Yeah.
I'm just reading over All Dogs Go to Heaven. It's like, this is too much.
Well, I don't even want to get me down that one right now. The little girl who voiced it, her story wrecked me. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he did Land Before Time too.
Dude, there's oh my God. Littlefoot, and then the grandfather was trying to help raise this oh my God. It is so
I heard they want to redo it. They want to do a new
all 18
Land Before Lifetime. Yeah, right.
All 18 of it, like keep on going. Yeah.
Start over. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up, but I'm gonna look it up after because you make start like crying. Watching watching the Vision Quest trailer, and I'm like, why are you crying? And it's like
I'm not crying, you crying.
Sad stories. Yeah. Can't say the album Why Can't We Be Friends by the band was released 1975. Damn.
1975.
Yeah.
The band War.
Band
War.
War.
I was like,
Band War. Yeah. No, man. All right.
Whoa.
What are you started watching
all right, let's
here?
check out this.
I remember when you...
I'm like super tired. Was it Vision Quest? Yeah, I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen the Percy Jackson one. So curious to see how it all plays out. I did hear that Vision Quest is going to be the end of the trilogy.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like WandaVision, and then it was Agatha, and then Vision Quest is going to be all like in this like story that they're trying to tell.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. But
yeah, I started to look it up, Mama Bear, and I'm not doing it. Nope.
Brian just like runs upstairs. Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, exactly.
go hug your kids and come back.
Talking about I'll come back with them in my arms.
Yeah, just
we're doing the rest of
holding
this
each one
show.
under each arm.
Just like this. You're not allowed to be anywhere outside of me. That's it.
That's funny.
I'm gonna be in class with you for now on.
Just sit in the back.
Dude, my youngest rides the bus now, and I freak out every single day. I hate it. She's like, Daddy, I'm gonna ride the bus. It's like, no, you don't have to ride the bus, babe. Daddy will take you to school every day. Forever.
Even to college. Let's go.
Doesn't matter. I'll take you every day. We'll be there. And she's like, I want to ride the bus. The first day, I followed the bus all the way to school.
And not in your car. You chased it down the whole time.
Just I'm looking at my binoculars like, who's sitting next to my baby?
It's like, every time you get to the new corner, you're already at the corner. You're like,
exactly.
You get it. It's like, how? It was like, don't worry. Oh, that's funny. Oh man. All right. Let's check out the trailer.
All right.
Let's go. All right. What's up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This is the first one we're watching from the Marvel stuff that released in D23. So yeah, we're gonna check out Vision Quest.
Let's go, Vision Quest.
Yeah. So I mean, they knocked it out of the park with Wanda. I thought Agatha was a really good show, and I did not expect anything from that. You know, so
I'm surprised that there's so many people that don't like this stuff. And first of all, I think Vision Quest is amazing. WandaVision was amazing.
WandaVision.
And then Agatha surprised the hell out of me, I gotta say, with Witch's Road. But it fit. So I'm hoping that we get something like this and like that, and it's as phenomenal as I think it's going to be.
Yeah. Because these are great like companion pieces to what's going on, what had gone on. So, but I haven't seen this, so let's check it out and see what it is.
Before you started working here, I remember when you'd come in all the time with that redhead.
I was a different person back then.
How about now? Anyone waiting for you tonight?
No. Home is just me.
It's like I'm losing my mind.
Who am I? I was an Avenger, but I'm not a hero anymore. I have his face, but not his virtue. All I have is his name.
Welcome home, Vision.
This house is getting crowded, Vision. Ultron! Human avatars only.
Sir, I cannot overstate the dangers of keeping him around.
Yes, but he is
Dad?
Papa? Peepaw. I'm a stranger to myself. That family wasn't real. You sure about that?
I had a father, a machine called Vision.
Muzzle tough. It's a boy. How is this possible? Free us all and save your son. I wish to understand my purpose.
With a genocidal maniac inside your head.
Nothing bonds a family together quite like mortal jeopardy.
That's pretty soon.
Yep. Coming right around the corner. I'm excited by this, man.
That looks really interesting. Like, there's a lot going on, you know, but we get the other kid, you know. So I mean, I can see the trilogy, you know, the WandaVision introduction of the kids. The kids were created, you know, and then they were taken away. Agatha, you get one kid coming back. Vision Quest, you get the other kid coming back. So it's like it's a trilogy about like the family, really, you know, with the four of them. So
they all come back together.
in a do they do it on the small screen or they do it in a movie?
Well, you could bring them at the end of the show, like the finale has Wanda and everything, and they all come together. And with no answers, we don't know how to answer what goes on, past there. But could this be part of Doomsday or Secret Wars that brings Wanda back in?
Yeah, that would be the only thing. Is like, do you reintroduce Wanda in a show rather than a movie?
You have.
You could.
You can't start WandaVision and talk about the end of the trilogy and not bring Wanda Maximoff back in.
Yeah. Because
she doesn't have to be the main part. But if you don't you get to the finale and she's not there, then it's gonna feel like something was missing.
I can see them possibly bringing in the other kid towards the end of the season.
Ooh, Billy.
Billy, yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah, Billy
went there, so
went looking for him, So yeah, so I can see that, and then you have Agatha, and then Vision, and it would make sense if you bring in Wanda, because we got her story in WandaVision. Like, she was obviously big in the Avengers, but we got her like who she really was, on Disney Plus. So it would make sense if they
start by her. She started this world. If you're going to finish the trilogy, you can't do that without her being.
Without that makes sense.
You will always feel like something's missing if you don't have. And we heard about we've heard that she's supposed to be in an episode 2 of Vision Quest. So makes sense. Cool.
Yeah. This looks really interesting though. Even what's his name? James Spader, like coming back as Ultron.
Yep.
But he's like human avatars only. So like he's only in his head then. Which would make sense because
that means he created Ultron because he's part of his personality that he was trying to figure out.
Yeah. Because isn't that what they said? Like he was half Ultron, half Stark. So
he's not fully Ultron. He's not fully, Stark. He's something in between. He's not just anything. He's all of those things.
Yeah. So, but the beard kind of throws me off a little bit, but I was like, it's whatever. But having him coming back but James Spader is such an entertaining actor, So to actually have him be there instead of just a voice, his voice
is awesome. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's just, yeah. One, it looks like amazing. I don't know who that's supposed to be.
I want to see how far they go. The executioner, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
How far they go with this because it looks
even like this.
Trippy.
This seems very witchy.
Yeah.
Even the part where he's like, upside down, that felt like something Wanda or Agatha would kind of do,
And you see the red.
Mm-hmm.
You seeing that red makes me feel like Wanda's somewhere there.
Yeah. Because I'm like, does who's that? Does like Wanda coming back give him his color back? Because right now he's still white vision. He's just kind of like a blank canvas. But does Wanda like actually complete him? Like bring back the red in him?
Does she? I don't know. Does she remember all stuff? Does she accept him that way still too? Because you broke her heart. She went crazy because of this.
Yeah. I think this part was kind of cool. Like he has like different parts helping him out and stuff like the 2% milk. That was funny. Yeah. But like how he like controls Ultron. I was like, damn. He's like, hey.
Still in his brain.
And
what's the error? What's the error going to become? Because of feelings? Could it be that? Yeah.
See, like in some of the scenes, he's like old vision.
But are they memories? Or are there things that are coming back? Or are they just cutting it that way?
Yeah. I don't know. It looks good. Right now, at least with this storyline that they're running, they're 2 for 2. WandaVision was one of the first things that came on Disney Plus when they first released. No one expected anything from Agatha. They thought that was like everyone was hating on it, and then it came out and it was great. And then this, looks really good. But it looks like trippy. It looks fun. It looks like it's gonna be like in his mind trying to figure out what's what and stuff like that. So,
which it should be. If you're in your mind, you can control the world, so you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah. I'm excited. That looks good. That looks like really good, actually.
But here's the question. So, and Lawrence brings it up. Is Wanda dead? Does it matter? Because technically the kids don't exist. So does it even matter if she's dead? In a place where we're doing multiverse, when we're going to be going down to one world, does it matter?
Yeah. That's the whole thing with Multiverse of Madness, right? Was like she found a world where they actually did exist, So
she finds out that they existed anyway.
Yeah, that was the whole thing with Agatha, was that these created fake kids, were killed, but like Wanda was so strong, she literally like gave them a soul, and so to where they were, that's why they were in different bodies, because Billy just got zapped into a body that recently died. I wonder if they're doing that something similar to I forgot who the other kid, not Wiccan. It was Billy and I can't remember.
But Wiccan and
I know it's Wiccan and Speed. But I know it's Billy and Billy's Wicked. I forgot what the other kid's name is. But are they going to do something similar with that, where like he's just going to wake up and he's not the old kid, he's Wanda's kid in a new body. Yeah. But yeah, they confirmed she died in Doctor Strange, so I wonder if they're going to find a different version of her to come back,
or from his mind, and he's so powerful that he's able to will them back. Tommy. Tommy.
Yes, Tommy.
And that she's so strong that you can will his reality wills her back into the world.
Yeah, because even I wonder if they do something like that where Vision kind of gets back to who he once was, more or less, and he has Tommy and he has Billy with him, but then they go and they see Wanda working with Dr. Doom.
That's strange. That's strange. Dr. Doom,
Dr. Doom. Yeah. And then, but then she sees her kids, and it just all like, boom, like it don't, like it just like she just kind of like, I don't know, like it triggers something, and she's like, oh, what, and that's how we get, where she's still dead from the one we saw where she sacrificed herself in Multiverse of Madness, but we still get her back as a an alternate variant or whatever, but with all the same memories or something like that.
There's going to be there has to be a way that she's there.
You do things.
I think somehow she's there, and somehow she returns there for it.
Yeah. I agree. She got bring back. Wanda 282 or 828 is there.
828. Oh, and that makes sense.
Kids,
the one with the kids. Somehow she's going to be in the show, one way or another.
I hope so. More than just a memory too. I hope it's more like
it could be any world, right? Because once again, if Doom is going to create Battle World, then it's going to be a one main variant that's going to be pulled into this world. So she, in being a witch, she works with Doom. And is that part of the storyline that Vision tries to pull her back? Could that be part of it too?
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, you don't have like big actors like Paul Bettany and what's her name, Elizabeth Olsen, and not have them come back. You know what I mean? Because I know Paul Bettany said he's still willing to do Vision stuff, and Olsen was kind of done, but she wants to come back.
Interested in coming back. He said interested in excitement for the show, and it's a logical conclusion, and it doesn't have to be a happy one. This could be something for her not being able to handle it and flying off, and that drives her towards doom.
Ooh, like it just breaks her mind, whatever. Yeah, wonder if they can do some mind. Gonna be under some type of mind control, or if they went with doom willingly.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. Maybe he convinced them. Let's see. Wait, it's Wanda 838 the 28 the 828 is Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Okay. You keeping track of it. Yeah, Billy should pop up. He's looking for time. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, Billy and Agatha are. Yeah, though they're popping up for sure. Like, yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah. So, yeah, but this one, we got Nanette in the house.
Hey, Nanette, feeling?
Yeah, but yeah, this looks good. This looks really good, man. I can't wait. We're gonna have some good streaming stuff coming out.
Dude, this has been a great streaming year.
It really has. It really has.
Gotten so many of the best TV shows, some of the best experiences I've enjoyed so much, and it's gonna keep on going. October 14th have Vision Quest. I wonder if it's a good show, doesn't affect people's costumes again.
Ooh.
People dressing up for Halloween
Mm-hmm.
as Vision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they all come back together. Let's see. We got Sheed. What's up, Sheed? I don't know when you popped in.
When we came in.
What's up? But cool. Yeah, that's our thoughts for Vision Quest. So yeah, make sure you guys leave a comment if you're watching on the replay. Let us know what you think about this trailer. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Maybe you're still kind of like on the fence. Either way, let us know. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join us when we actually talk about Vision Quest in October. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be breaking out each episode as they release. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. We appreciate that. And if you are watching live, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic. Oh, sure. Yeah. All right.
Go right into Doomsday.
Yeah.
Victor was always.
Let's do a quick intro. All right, what's up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. This one is our new look at the Avengers Doomsday movie coming out. So it's a new trailer that they released at D23. So we're gonna check it out. See if we all of us except for Sheed already hates it.
Hey, you Collector said he didn't want anything to do with this, and then all of a sudden he said, "Now I'm excited." So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh shit, real quick, Nanette. I'm sorry, I didn't want to wait, until after we're done with everything. So, but yeah, so sorry for your loss. That really sucks.
Yeah, running around, your uncle passed away. So today's being a funeral. I know I've had a couple of funerals recently, so I am so sorry for you having to deal with that. Sorry for your loss and condolences to your family.
Yeah. Hopefully we can distract you a little bit with our nerdiness and stuff like that. At least for a little bit. Oh man, yep. Sorry about that. But all right, let's check out this trailer. See what we're getting.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different. He used to be kind, he used to be caring. And then everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
Victor, did you do this?
do this!
I swear, you will beg for a hell long before I grant it. Hell answers to me. For I am Doom.
That felt epic. I don't care.
That looked pretty good. Doom looks good though, man. Like the costume design, it is. Let me see if I find him doing his little stance.
That felt so good. Is he gonna be in control of the void?
Like that looks dope, man. That looks good.
Yeah.
Well,
it felt epic, man. That felt like cinematic. I know
nothing. Come on, just a little bit, man. He's resurrecting Sentinels and turning them into like his Doombot.
Dude, that looks amazing.
Where is it? Right? I think right here, where he like comes out of this like ship kind of thing, but he like.
Does he come? Does he affect love? Does he go after love, and that's what makes Thor just go ape shit?
Ooh. God, can you imagine them killing a little girl? Doom kills a little girl. I mean, he would know like she has like a lot of power. But here, like when he comes out of the ship, he kind of like is he like I don't know, like get all mushy at one point, like, or is it just a cape, or maybe it's just bad CGI?
You can't. You have, but you have the sun behind it. You don't know what's going on right now. But no.
Yeah, it just looks not good there, and it might be. I mean, they haven't said they have used AI for this yet, but I would not be surprised because they fired a lot of people, a lot of CGI and stuff like that people. So I wouldn't be surprised if they use like AI.
Did he go after love or did he go after Loki? Did he kill Loki and that's what makes Thor just go crazy?
See, but you would have to build up that he knows Loki's alive.
Maybe he only saw him one time. Yo, Doom is going to be a problem though. Doom.
Oh yeah.
Doom is crazy.
He took Loki's power. Could be. I mean, maybe he's going after. He's too OP.
He's going after everyone who's changed the past. Every single one of them.
Yeah, but or he goes after everyone who has like immense power. Because right now, like Loki, is one. He's just a god in general in the MCU. But now he's holding all the timelines together. So maybe he goes after him. Maybe he goes after Love because she's what eternity. I think like the embodiment of eternity. So maybe he goes after her, and he just goes after these like super powerful beings in the universe.
Franklin Richards, it's Franklin Richards.
Yeah. We already saw that maybe he knows what he turns into. So he's like,
we saw Johnny Hope clutching him. You saw the end of Fantastic Four. So he could be going after him.
Yeah. Well, do they kill Johnny Storm?
No.
We haven't seen him.
Yeah, he was there. He was holding the kid.
He was holding, but yeah, does he die there? Like, does he kill Franklin or something?
They probably put him somewhere else, and this would be a chance to put Spider-Man with Johnny Storm.
That'd be cool.
So they think they're off, and you get the battle world, and they're waking up together.
Yeah, they're highlighting the kids for sure. That's why I was like, something going on with the kids. Mm-hmm.
That's what they did with the little mini teasers. Each one was about kids.
Yeah, it was.
One of them, Lost and kids.
That's
and
true.
The love. So he might be going after all the kids to get all the powers. Because they're powerful kids in the MCU right now.
Yeah, it was from where the Doctor Doom is getting all the power from. You know, I'm sure I already know, like, this is gonna have a cold open of the movie that's gonna be like just Doom, like either getting his power or showing off like his power, like, but you know,
is this why that you're gonna need to watch the new end game?
Maybe, but they'll explain it. You know, they'll explain. I mean, the same thing like Thanos. Like, did they explain why Thanos was a badass until, you know, Infinity War, when they actually, you know, he was a character on screen? You know, because you just had him like, oh, he was in charge of the army. Like, how is he? How did he have like an army?
He was the emperor, and it was like, and he came and said, you know, this is Guardians of the Galaxy the first time we saw him, right?
I believe so. Was that the first time? No.
He turns around and he's like, if I want it done, I'll do it myself.
No, the first time we see him, he doesn't even say anything. He just smiles.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
You know, but then there's the one where he grabs the gauntlet and he goes, fine, I'll do it myself. You know, so, you know, like, we all know who Thanos is, so we know he's like super powerful and stuff, but he doesn't explain why. Honestly, they still don't fucking explain why he's so powerful, because he's powerful without the gauntlet. You know, like, they never told him like he's a fucking old god. You know, he's like
a deviant. You know, he's part. Well, his family.
Yeah,
are Eternals, like, right? And
yeah.
He has the deviant gene of it, so he's on the other side, and he's super powerful. His who he is itself is super powerful. So
yeah, so I was like, they never even explain like why he's so powerful, like why he can, you know, handle the gauntlet. You know what I mean? So we just knew he was a badass. I mean, that's all we need to know. So I think with all the trailers coming out that we saw so far, they should have kept our DJ quiet. Because you hear it a little bit in the voice. You hear it in the voice for sure.
Never going to be able to keep that from the Hollywood trades.
Man,
in this day and age, you cannot. It's literally impossible.
Yeah, you know, and I think that's the thing that I think puts a bad taste in everyone's mouth is why everyone's calling it desperate, is because you bring him back, you throw him on a stage, he's in front of everybody, and this and that. You know, you do the seat reveal with all the names and everything that took like, you know, 5 days to do, whatever stupid ass thing. You know, and then our DJ was at the end.
One of the most watched things on YouTube ever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's still going.
They're still showing more chairs.
If you're in there in that chat room, there's like 300 people in it right now. Look it up. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me how many people are in that damn room still.
It's not. I know it's not live, bro. It's not live anymore.
It's just a room, and then people get in there and they comment, and they chat.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's big, but I think if you were able to keep that hidden, or just maybe make it a rumor kind of thing, but like you said, it's so hard for things like that to.
It's an Avengers movie. There's no secrets with that.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but that would have been that. I think that would have been, as the audience learned, at the same time the characters learned that it's a person that looks just like Tony Stark. I think that would have been epic.
All right, so Marvel released a list of movies that you need to watch before you get to Doomsday. It's a long list, so here you go.
I was gonna say it's got to be like at least 15 movies.
So
at least
X-Men, X2, Captain America: First Avenger, The Avengers, Avengers: Infinity War, Avengers: Endgame, Loki, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Captain America: Brave New World, Deadpool and Wolverine, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Yeah, read Thunderbolts. Yeah, homework, exactly. Yeah,
but not Captain America, huh? Not Brave New World.
Right. Right? Yeah. Watch Thunderbolts, but not Brave New
No,
World.
it's Brave New World. It's there. Captain America.
There?
Brave New
Okay.
World. It's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. No Marvels.
Yeah, well, come on. Who needs to watch the Marvels again?
Does it say at the end, like, Marvel's end credit only? Like, you just watch the 3 minutes.
So it's not worth it.
Yeah, I disagree with the list. They left out Thor: Love and Thunder.
No one needs to watch that again.
I mean, but that is where you meet love, So it's like, for better or for worse, it is a movie that introduces a very important character.
They just don't want people to watch that movie and then stop watching it.
Yeah, right. Like, people remember how bad it was. Yeah, but I don't know. That looks good, man. This is gonna make so much money. It's gonna make so much money,
dude. I think it's gonna. So Spider-Man is gonna break all the records, and then this movie is gonna break Spider-Man's records.
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm gonna go 5 days. Doomsday makes $1 billion before Christmas.
In 5 days. When was it? The 18th?
Yep. So by the time Christmas comes, I'm gonna say it makes $1 billion, $1.3 billion by Christmas.
Damn. Yeah. So you're talking about it releases 12/18, and like before it's the new year, it's already gonna be like at $2 billion.
Yes, I believe it has $2 billion before the clock the clock strikes 12. $2 billion.
Yeah. And then it's gonna own January and February, March, like those slower months. It's probably gonna still do very well. So yeah.
Dude, that felt good. That felt epic.
Yeah. That was a good trailer. You know what? I also still like, because so many people were worried that Doom wasn't going to be really connected to Fantastic Four, because they all the rumors were him with Captain America, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. Like in this trailer, it's very much like they know who he is, they know his backstory, they know he's not doing well. They know how bad he was. Yeah, she knows him. Which makes sense now, because then now you look back at that post-credit scene where he sees Franklin. So it's like, okay, so yeah, and then can you imagine how pissed off he would be? He's like, oh, you were around my kid all the time, before he was gone, and I haven't met your kid yet, so yeah, I think he's gonna be. I think where Thanos was a person where you're like, yeah, Thanos was kind of right, like he was trying to save the universe by killing half the universe, but I think Doom is going to be coming in and be like, no, he's a bad guy. Like he's a bad guy that wants to do bad things because bad things happen to him.
And you guys did it, and it was caused by these Avengers from this universe. You killed his family. I'm killing every one of you guys. Yeah.
I think he's just gonna be a bad guy doing bad stuff. I think, which is good. We get a lot of the villains that are like, where you kind of like, yeah, I get it. Like Killmonger, like, yeah, I get it. Stuff like that. So yeah, you just need a bad guy doing bad stuff.
He's not an anti-hero. This is gonna be a villain trying to kill, because you guys are the reason why he lost his family.
Yep.
Remember Tony Stark said, I don't want to be part of this because I have everything I need with this family I have right now. And Doom is going to be the exact opposite. Or he's going to say, I don't want to deal with anything you guys are dealing with because I have this family right here. And then you lose them.
He lost all of it.
And the only thing you can think of is the vengeance.
And he just goes mad. Yeah, I'm excited. Said Steve caused it by going in the past. Yeah.
And not just moving everything and getting out there, so it didn't ruin the past. So he killed them by staying in the past with Peggy.
Yeah. Like he changed, whatever timeline and this and that, stuff like that. Because he also said like, oh, you're all living, like you're all living stolen lives or something like that. So I was like, what does that mean? So maybe the main timeline that King started wasn't supposed to be the main timeline, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or Doom sees the timeline where his kid survived as the main timeline. You know, who's to say? I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, no Hulk, no Eternals, no She-Hulk. So basically, all the low performing stuff they killed.
Yep, they killed all those things.
Yep. Oh, then that's it. Like Love and Thunder. Okay. Yeah, that's your thing.
Yeah.
I have a lot of issues with some of it, but it had potential. I think the core of it is good. It's just
no
a lot of bad.
Can't allow Taika to go full Taika.
Exactly. All right. We'll get some more of the comments, but let's finish up this trailer reaction. So we appreciate all you guys coming in, checking us out on the replay. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down below. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this trailer. Are you excited about it? Are you gonna go check it out day one? I think you can buy tickets already.
Yeah.
Can you?
I already had my tickets. I've had my tickets now for 2 weeks.
Damn. I might need to buy mine. But yeah, let us know. Make sure you guys like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us when we do trailer reactions, movie reviews, all fun nerdy stuff. And we appreciate everyone in the live chat. You guys stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic. All right.
I've had the Doomsday ticket now for 2.5 weeks.
I think I might need to get mine real quick because I'm like, if I want to go opening weekend, I need to get tickets now, which is crazy. Like, get tickets like 5 months out,
4.5 months in front. Yeah. Yep. 9 p.m. December 17th, 9 p.m.
Nice. Is it a special?
Yep.
You said 17th, so it's
yep.
That Thursday.
Yep.
I feel like that's gonna be a movie like you have to see it
immediately,
as soon as possible.
You can't wait. You have to see it now.
Yeah. Shit. I'll see it on my AMC list.
Oh, really? I have it on my AMC list. And I bought my ticket. Yeah. Might be sold out.
Because even sold out, it still pops up.
Doomsday's there. Coming soon. It's there.
I may have to update the app or some shit. All right. What's up? What's that? Sanju? I think incursions killed Doom's family, so he wants to destroy all the universe that created one planet. Yep. Like how it is in Secret Wars. Exactly. Yeah. When Doom removes his mask, everyone sees his face. They have to bring the Iron Man connection. Yeah. But right. He goes, I am Doom. Who's the only one that would know would be Thor? Thor would be the only one to turn around and be like, wait, what? Everyone else is kind of
type in search Doomsday and coming soon. It's there.
Oh. See. Doomsday. Is your theater sold out? I'm assuming like it's mostly gonna be sold out.
It is not sold out.
There.
There's some chairs.
Damn. Yeah.
It's a lot of people already done, but it's not sold out.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah, you still got in the middle.
I might get it. Go at what time are you going?
At 9. We went to,
in the morning?
No, PM.
Oh, okay. They have a 2 p.m. It's not IMAX or anything. They have a 1 p.m. in Dolby.
There's a story. Dolby. I'm going to Dolby, but there's a release for it.
Oh, like a special. Oh shit!
Yeah.
The Dolby sold out.
Yeah, 8:30, 4:45 for me.
That's the Dolby for 1 p.m. on Thursday. That one single one down here by my thumb. That's the only one. All the other one, those other two that are together, those are handicap.
Hey, the
Sold
only thing
out,
is there
sold
for
out.
my 1 p.m.
Damn.
is that handicap one.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have to see it. Yeah, I'm getting tickets.
Do it now. Just have it, and then we'll figure it out later.
Right. I'll just take that day off of work. Vacation day. Call in sick. Oh man, because I wouldn't mind like seeing it before we go live on Thursday.
I might not.
If you, huh?
I might not make it here. I'll be watching
gonna say,
Doomsday. I'll be in the theater.
Be in there.
Live stream, you guys. You guys want to see it? You don't want to pay for
just
it?
go on the Cosme app. There you go. Go on the Cosme app and just have it in there too. Lock it in tank. Yeah, we could get it. Oh man, take nine. Your A list, Brian. Yeah, no, it's
mine.
Yeah. Screaming goats. I overslept. My friend got good tickets. 12:17. Nice. That friend. A beer or dinner or something. There you go.
Hey, popcorn. That's enough.
Yeah. Is that? Please don't let me like you're yum. Yeah. I mean, that's why if you like it, man, by all means. Yeah. So there's a lot about Love and Thunder that went wrong, but I enjoy watching it. It's fine.
That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I think at the core, it had like something like really interesting to bring up. It just, for me, it just, kind of lost a little bit.
I wanted more.
What's
I
up,
want less music.
Yeah.
I wanted more. I want more detail to what's going on. I wanted more God. Why we have Gore the God Butcher and not butchering gods?
Yeah. Gore the God Butcher. That's why he killed one god. The one god. He wasn't the God's butcher. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Also, that was set for 12:25 a.m. Dang. Yeah. I was surprised, like, because that was a 1 a.m. in the middle of the day on a Thursday. It was sold out. This movie is not playing around. Like like you're 5 days, $1 billion. Yeah. It might break the record of the fastest movie to $1 billion.
That's what I think. I think it will. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Endgame
still has
right?
number one.
It's like I think that's like 5 days.
Yep. It's gonna be four days in 12 hours.
Yeah, right. Beat it by like an hour or two. All right. All right, let's start with some lanterns since it's getting late.
100%. You read my mind.
I didn't make a background. Didn't get a chance to. Let me bring it up real quick. I mean, I know the cast isn't crazy, but all right. If it's trash, Weekend 2 falls off. You know what? You're not wrong. If it's not a good movie, if it's not this like epic thing that I think so many people are saying it might be, at least what the trailers look like it might be. If it's not a good movie, it's gonna have a big fall off. It's gonna have a crazy that first weekend $1 billion, and then it might have like
it'll still make $2 million. It's still
gonna make it. Yeah.
Because during Christmas
it
time,
just won't go as fast.
People are going to want to see Doomsday during Christmas time. It doesn't matter. Christmas Day is going to make probably more money than any other movie made in a year, this entire year.
That's great. And that said, I want to say something. I very much appreciate all of you. Always nice to me, make me feel better, and don't judge me when I like something that is bad. And sometimes you have to make your own. You make your own family, and I consider you all family. We appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're here with us. This is just it.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we would appreciate you coming in. Yeah. I mean, because it's much. We try to like just hang out and chit chat and talk and watch stuff, and it's much of a distraction for us, as it is for any of you guys that are going through something. Try just to have a good time and hang out and stuff like that. So Yeah, and we try not to judge. Try not to
What's
judge.
the point?
Like, no, don't get me wrong. We'll still say if something's bad, we don't like it, but we won't like say
Because
like, oh, what you thinking?
Because
but
I
not
don't
that.
like it doesn't mean you have to like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to say you have to have the same opinion as me. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of things that I like a lot that I know like is not popular and people hate it.
Sucker Punch.
Like Sucker. I was just gonna say Sucker Punch. Like I love that movie, but people hate that movie. So it is what it is. Oh man, but we appreciate the kind words, and we hope you just keep coming back and keep hanging out. We'll always
just being
appreciate you in chat.
We'll be here and appreciate when you come in, and it's something you can count on. We're going to be here.
Exactly.
Except for that day for Thursday, because y'all going to be here by yourself, because I'll be watching Doomsday.
What are you talking about? Even then, if like like you walk out of the theater and
100%.
Either
look, guys,
saying how great or bad it is. So yeah, I think I'll see Dune once.
Me too.
If I'm for sure see it once. If it's good, I wouldn't mind seeing it. A couple times, but we'll see. Twice because of the custom 3D glasses. Oh, is that what they're doing with the Infinity Vision?
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's like enjoying a movie most here dislike. Yeah, that's how it goes. Everyone's got one. That's like that thing that they like, and no one else is. Everyone else hates it. So, yeah, hey, Gonzo will be gone at this point. You don't like
nothing.
Oh man. I like Watchmen the movie, even though it's bad.
I also do. It's not a good movie. There's so many problems in it, but I've watched it more than
I like it.
More than 8 times I've watched Watchmen.
I like the director's cut, which is like how long is that? That movie's so long. I think it's like almost 3 hours.
Like Rorschach, it's like 2 hours and 52 minutes, and I'm like,
yeah. But I like Watchmen. I don't know. The main thing I don't like is the things that they changed. The big thing that changed from the comic was the squid, because it was just like, oh, people aren't gonna like that. I was like, what? There's a giant dick flopping around the entire time, and you're saying, but the squids, that's too much. It was like, it was like it's fine. And then the show just proved it. The show proved you can do that weird ass storyline with the squids. And everyone was fine with it.
Yep.
So, yeah. So that's my biggest thing, because otherwise it just it didn't give it that comic booky like tone, because everything was just very serious.
World. It was all very real world, and it's very serious and stuff like that.
Yeah. But I still love that movie. Yep. Yeah. I don't think I've seen Sucker Punch. It's good. It's visually it's awesome. I like the story. It talks a lot about mental disorders, physical abuse, and stuff like that.
That's part of the reason why I don't like it.
A lot of people don't like it for stuff like that. But the ending was very ambiguous. Like you're not sure what exactly happened at the end, so you kind of like figure out your own ending. There's a lot of Bjork, which that puts off a lot of people right off the bat. So if you're not a big Bjork, I'm not a big Bjork fan, but I think the music worked really well with it. But I like the movie, so I would say at least give it a shot. Worst case, you'd be like, oh, that sucks. I
don't know if I think it sucks. I just think it's something I wouldn't watch multiple times. I'm not gonna go back and be like, I gotta watch Sucker Punch again. Like, no.
I remember watching it a bunch of times and just being really into it, and then finding out like people hated it. I was like, what? It's like it's great. And then on top of that, you have like 4 like super attractive women like who are just like dressed up very scantily throughout a lot of it, and then it cuts to them like in the insane asylum where they're like going crazy. So it's like, yeah. So, but it was I thought it was a great movie. There you go. She thinks it's good too. I love Sucker Punch.
He also hates Doomsday Doom before it comes out.
But you're hating it on principle. Different. All right. Even Mama Bear said it was enjoyable. All right, let's talk some lanterns. See what you guys saying, because I saw there's a bunch of people that left the hell is it called? The poll that you had up?
The poll, yeah. So we have 28. I'll close the poll right now. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, 28 votes. That's a decent amount.
All right. I closed it. Was Lanterns everything you wanted? 28 votes. 79% say yes. 21% say no. Not bad.
Yeah.
I would tell you that it wasn't everything I wanted.
But yeah, I mean, it's not everything I wanted, but
was it good? Yeah.
Yeah. My expectations were pretty high. Well, my expectations were high, but after watching the trailer, they're also low. If that makes sense. Like, I wanted something great because I'm such a big fan, but I was expecting something really shitty.
I'm still not sure what we're gonna get.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be one of those shows that you have to watch the whole season. Yeah, but let's officially jump into it. Let's talk some lanterns and then see what time it is after that. Let's go. All right, welcome back to the Spoiler Kings. We are talking about the first episode of Lanterns, titled Pilot, for a bunch of different reasons. It's such a great thing. Oh, did I freeze or did Brian freeze?
Or not.
Wait, who froze?
Everything froze for me. So let's
okay.
Try to take two.
Yeah, because as I started talking and you froze, I'm like, all right, it's 50-50 at this point. I was like, is it me or I mean, it's probably more like 70-30, probably me. But never know. All right. Try again. Let's try again.
Yep.
Do it one more time. Let's go. All right, what's up? Welcome back to the Spoiler Kings. We are talking Lanterns, episode 1. We finally got the debut, the pilot episode, which is what it was titled. For a few different reasons. We got the pilot, Hal Jordan, the pilot episode. So yeah. So we're getting into it finally after bad trailers, after good trailers. A lot of hype going into it from the early viewers. So yeah. So I didn't watch the first 5 minutes that they released earlier.
Yeah.
In the week, because I'm like we're 3 days out. I'm just gonna wait. I'm kind of glad I did, because I would have been mad if I would have watched that 5 minutes and still had to wait. Because I was like, what? Yeah. So yeah. So we get everything. We get Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, main characters. Kind of what they showed in the trailer. Hal is training Jon for it,
Is he?
But that's like, even though it doesn't seem already, it's starting to not make sense for me.
Mm-hmm.
The Guardians chose Jon.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, why doesn't Jon have a ring? Or does Hal not supposed to have a ring?
Was Hal a mistake? That's why I in watching the movie, and remember, this is not comic book. This is not coming at it for the storyline that I'm not coming out at it from the cartoon. Was Hal a mistake?
I don't think so. Because I mean,
because it was really a Green Lantern. He's not what Green Lanterns usually are. And they kind of discussed that in the movie and in the show, saying, is he really fearless? Is he really that guy?
Yeah.
Or is he just so self-absorbed and doesn't care about anyone else that it just seems like he's fearless.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't all the guy. And was it a coincidence that he's the one that found was it
Abensur?
Abensur? It was a coincidence that he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Did he just allow it to happen because he was about to die?
See, but that's all. But that's comic booky because that's Hal Jordan. Because like Hal Jordan is very much kind of an asshole at times. Like he's very arrogant. He's very cocky. He's very, like non-caring in some versions. So like I'm like I like that part of him. Him meeting Abensur. And Abensur telling him like, hey, here, this you're that's very comic booky. It's very comic booky of humans are, weren't never supposed to have this power, because there's, I remember, I forgot what story, it might have been one, but, where there's like, yeah, you're not developed enough as a species to handle the power, so like that, the parts of that, like, is like, okay, like you're taking some inspiration from the comic, and I appreciate that, and I really want to see him meeting Abensur. I hope we get that, like that flashback of him becoming the Green Lantern.
Getting the ring, but then you think we're gonna go through the whole thing of him getting trained?
No.
Sinestro. Because Sinestro's seen it, and you seen Sinestro actually train him.
Maybe we get a cold open kind of thing. Because we already know Sinestro is in jail because of the trailer. So obviously, he does the bad shit he does and gets, locked up. So, but Hal goes to him because Hal still respects him and knows he's very powerful as a Lantern.
Also the person, I think he's gonna know that he trained him, and that he was trained by someone who's in jail. So does that affect him?
Yeah,
affect him as a Green Lantern? Does that show that he's not supposed to be a Green Lantern? Is that what the show's going to be about?
Yeah, when Bruce Wayne, he's always alone. Yeah. So I mean, it just my thing was like, if the Guardians picked him, then why doesn't he have a ring? That's my only thing, because then should Hal not have the ring anymore? Like that's why it doesn't. That part doesn't make sense yet.
Was Hal supposed to be a placeholder? Because John was around. He was alive during 96.
Yeah, but he was a kid. The child. Yeah, he was a kid though. So. Yeah, so I'm kind of curious about that, and I think they might explain it, because I have a theory. I know I think somebody else brought it up that this isn't actually
Hal. This is
Hal. It's not him, that John already has the ring, but the ring has Hal inside of it that's trying to train him, but John is so new to it, he doesn't know that it's not like real, I
mean, he keeps on giving him the ring and leaving the ring for him, and he's asking, why didn't you put it test? That's why I'm not putting the ring on.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious to see how that all plays out. I'm kind of curious to see how all that plays out. But overall, what do you think about the first episode?
I think there are a lot of things that I liked about it. I thought the opening was good. I thought the feeling of it was really good. It made sense. Dude, the introduction to John Stewart was phenomenal with his father, and then the other kids running around saying, "Stop! Turn it off! Run!" He's fearless.
Like he's afraid of his dad.
Yeah,
everyone else is afraid of the dad,
but he's not afraid of him. And he takes him outside. He puts the apple in his head, and he's just sitting like, "Go ahead." And you did a good job. He shoots the apple off his head.
That's wild.
And and John just walks right to his dad, like, "Okay, all right, let's go get some burgers." What? This is what we're doing? This is how it is. So I thought that it was made so much sense that he was born fearless. He's not playing around. He still loved his family, but he was born this way. You know, the fact I was surprised that he said his father already knew about the recruitment and him being the Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised we have nothing to do with him learning how to build or be an architect or any of that stuff.
Yeah,
that surprised me. I think that's a big part of the story because if your will is strong and you can create anything, because that's what Jon Stewart is known about, right? Being able to create anything and build it better than anyone.
Yeah,
but that's not even a part of the story. I thought that's kind of weird that they did that. And then they did talk about has there ever been anyone to train a Green Lantern? No.
Which again, like that changes it because like they have a whole training session, like Kilowog, like he's like the sergeant, like he trains all the newbies, you know, like I was really hoping to have like Kilowog on here calling a bunch of people poozers, you know. It's like I'm still holding on hope, but
I don't think it's too much that they're trying to do, and they're trying to keep so much of this on Earth. I'm not sure how it's going to work.
Yeah,
and then when they're going to change the rule that it's only one Green Lantern in this sector. When does this change? How do they explain what's going on with all these rings out there now?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was kind of curious to see when they do that, like, because I'm like, maybe that rules has changed and Hal don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, is Hal holding on to the second ring? You know, because he has more willpower. Like he has more power over, over the Green Lantern kind of spectrum than, John at this moment. So I don't know. We got some new people. What's up? Hello.
Hello, Lewis.
Then what he said. So Ace said the way John's dad talks, he knows who Hal Jordan is, or he's familiar with how to become a Green Lantern before they ever showed him publicly. Yeah, so it's almost like he groomed him for it. Like he's been building him up to be a Green Lantern like his whole life, Yeah. But then again, like how did he know before? So I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see. That's why there's a lot of this, like being the first episode, was I want to see where it goes, because it can go sideways, like really easy. It can go sideways, but I have hope that it's pretty good.
Also could be great, and I'm still saying this should have been a movie. Should have been cinematic.
Yeah.
Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, you should have had this as a movie. And I put a lot of money into it. Then you didn't have to be on Earth. You could have had part of it on Earth and then going to space and to explain a lot more. But this feels like, even that first episode, the true detective part of it, the just the feeling of it felt like it was cinematic, felt like it was a movie worthy type of thing. And I'm disappointed that we didn't do more with it. So I'm guessing Tank froze. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Yep, he just bounced out. Said, we know Guy took the ring, but not why. And then, so in the comic book, I believe the way it is Guy is Hal's replacement, or his backup. But then Guy gets injured, mortally, like really injured, into a place where he can't do those duties, and then they choose John afterwards. So I want to know how they even explain that. That's a whole different thing too. We got Jason in the building. What's up, Jason? He says, "What's up, Sport Kings? Just caught up to the stream. But what do you guys think of X-Men cast reveal? Which indie would be Mystique? I think the suits her best, but it suits her best. But happy for the rest of and happy for her too. I'm okay with all the X-Men casting. I have no problem with any of it. I think we're gonna have a big reveal for who Magneto is, and I hear some names that are gonna be really interesting. All right. Mama Bear says only one per sector. Yay, no more gut. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense though. Like, because we already know that we have Guy out there. No more Guy. We already know Guy is a Green Lantern. He's already there. We see how that John was already chosen by the Guardians. So I don't know how you can go ahead and say there's only one per sector, but that's something that is obviously going to change. Say that Earth is a hotbed, and then you need more Green Lanterns for there, and then maybe they give you more rings to make it work. Lewis says, enjoy Lanterns episode 1 and excited for the rest. I think Paula Patton is Carol Ferris, but she's Catwoman. She has the looks and personality for Selena. Okay. So they even show us the suit before Wonder Man in the coming coming trailer. That one per sector thing goes out the window at some point, but I think the events that happened in 1996, 2006, 2016, and 2026 are the events that caused that one per sector to go out the window. And they're going to explain it. And we only have one episode, but they're going to do a 10-year gap. And we're going to start seeing how these things kind of come together and how they put the whole show together. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with it. Jason says, Glad Lanterns looks good, but I feel it won't. Keep the 2 Green Lanterns, also knowing that we have the Lantern for Superman. Yeah, Guy Gardner. So it's crazy. So it's a lot going on with it. 100%. It should be a movie. Yes. All right. Ace says, I'm going to say this now before the show is over. Everyone's going to be amazed at how big the world opens up, and I only will get things in space. We'll get things on other parts of the Earth. But John is also big on protecting the Earth. He's the Earth protector of these things. You could do Kyle, it's going to be a Lantern. There's times so I was talking about this in 1971. You get was it like the 3rd version of the Green Lantern comic book, and by then there's 3 Green Lanterns at the same time. This volume 3 has more Green Lanterns in it than even then. So you're going to be able to explain how we have so many Green Lanterns, even though you start off with only one per sector. I think the hotbed of alien activity that's going to happen on Earth is going to help this whole thing along. So you're going to play the trailer for the next episode. At the end, yes, we will look at that. Jason says, I totally agree with Brian. I feel like the Green Lantern is a huge character to have it on a small screen. The only good thing about having on the small screen and having it in TV shows that you can go into detail about the characters. Usually when you have books and stories, because if you follow comic books, the same thing, same world as books, you need more of a TV show to give you more hours of show. 10 hours of show to explain the characters and the core and who they really are. You can do that. But Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan feel cinematic. They mean so much to DC comics and the Green Lantern core and at their most basic. So that's why I wanted to feel cinematic. I want them to put money in it. It's HBO, so HBO can do those things, right? So it doesn't have to be for budget reasons only on Earth. I want you to be able to do. If you don't do this on TV, then you need to continue to do this. Give us multiple seasons to do for the Green Lantern Corps. That says I have to get up in 6 hours, so I'm going to say good night and hope you all have a good night, everybody. Appreciate Nanette. I'm glad that you're able to come in and stop and talk to us. It's a condolences to your family. I pray for you, but thank you. Thanks for coming in. Good night. So we got 3 Spoiler Kings and 3 Lanterns. And I'm John Stewart. I don't care what anyone says. Tank, you get to be Hal. We'll let Brandman be Kyle. No one wants to be Guy. No one wants to be Guy. At the end of the episode, if John doesn't have the ring, who does? So, at the end of the episode, you see him grab Hal Jordan's hand. You see one of his hands that doesn't have a ring. His other hand is underneath Hal's hand. Is it possible that he already has a ring on his hand? That John Stewart already has a ring? So now that he starts to realize that there's multiple rings. And that's when he goes, he can talk to Guy Gardner, because you see him from Superman. You know that he has a ring. You can start talking about how they got these multiple rings on Earth. Lauren says, Lantern should have been a movie, Supergirl the show. 100%. I've been saying that for real.
All right. Sorry. I had to run up and restart my internet again.
He says, you said, as long as I'm not Guy or Kyle. 100%. We let Brandman be Kyle. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And we'll let Anzo be Guy.
Oh, man. Oh.
As much as I hope he does, I don't think he will have a ring, because obviously the ring didn't come to him. The ring didn't come to him. It was stopped somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. That's why I wonder, are they changing some of the lore of it? You know, so that's why I'm like, I really need to see where it goes. You know, that's
Okay.
I'm really curious to see where it goes, because if they change the lore where like, oh, the ring person, or, you know, whoever owns the ring can pick and choose who to give it to. I don't like that. I like the ring being able to pick, you know, who it thinks it's best. You know?
I mean, how did you think about the Guardians choosing it? Like, instead of the ring, the Guardians saying, no, this is the guy it should be.
Yeah, I mean, in the comic book, that's they kind of do that too. You know, because the Guardians are a bunch of assholes. Like, they think they run everything, and they don't fucking run anything. Like, they're little shits. You know, and I think Hal kind of knowing that already. You know, that they're little assholes. You know, already. You know, because he says a comment about them. You know, so you know, I think they think they like to say that they pick and choose who, you know. So I wonder, does that play into it? You know, it's like, oh, well, they want me. It's like, yeah, but the ring, you know, they didn't come to you, you know.
Yeah.
Or unless something's stopping it, or whatever reason. Maybe Hal is stopping it for whatever reason.
Because Hal doesn't believe that, right? I mean, you can see that he seems to feel like John is a threat to him. He likes the idea of being Green Lantern. He loves the idea. He loves the notoriety, but he feels like he doesn't like John. He's worried that John is better than he is, and something's wrong with it.
Yeah. Which, because I know we brought it up earlier with John not being an architect, you know, and I was like, in the original run, he was an architect before he was a Marine. Like, the Marine was added on later and stuff like that. So it was like, but him being an architect, you know, and they kind of hinted at it with him being the artist. You saw him drawing the sketch. So I was like, okay, they're kind of like, oh, he's artsy, you know, but I was like, that's different than being an architect. Like, when John,
the greatest constructs ever,
because they're solid. Everyone else did this, that made like cheapy, hollow kind of things. He made solid. He made the constructs from the inside out, all the bolts were there. Everything was perfect and exactly how it was. So his constructs were like some of the strongest ever made, you know, and very detailed, very versatile, very like they work differently. Like he was very smart with how things worked, you know. So, you know, stuff like that. I was like, are they not going to explain that? You know, are they not going to give him that ability to be like better than Hal, you know, rather than like, oh, he's just a badass, you know, kind of thing, which I was like, cool, but
you also can be trained to be better than everybody too.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what they did already with, you know, showing that he has no fear. He's not just have no fear, but he also understands how to do constructs better than anyone else, and that would be a better thing to see.
Yeah. So like stuff like that, kind of like, yeah.
So, what are the 3 things you like the most from this?
I think I like the overall feeling of it, you know, because like a lot of the little things I had issues with didn't really change like how good the show was. The episode was a really good show, especially like if you have no idea about like Green Lantern lore and stuff like that, and you just watch it and it's just like your first time really getting into anything Green Lantern, like it's gonna be good because you're just like, oh, like that was entertaining. How it ended, how it started. There's a little bit of a low part in the middle where they were trying to be a little too true detective-y kind of thing, you know, but I think, you know, the interrogation, I was trying to think of the damn word. The interrogation of the alien was like such a like a big moment of this episode. Like I was glued to my seat because I was like, what is he gonna do? Like how, because he obviously knows things to prove he's an alien. So I was like, what is he gonna do? You know, and simple questions, and I'm like, great. I'm like, this show could really do well in this part where you can show how good of a lantern he is without the power, and then once you get to the part of him like showing off the power, like it just amps it up already, you know. So it's like he's already smart and knows things and how to do things, you know, without the power. You know, it's just once the guy's like, oh, I can blow myself up, and he's like, all right, well, I'll just bubble you up and we'll be fine. Like he was so cocky, and that's like such like a Hal Jordan thing, you know. You know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna blow up. He goes, oh, how big is the blast gonna be? He's like, oh, I don't know. You know, it's like, you know, I'll handle it. Don't worry. You know, it's like, you know, like that was cool. And even like you can do stuff like that and be kind of like low budget ish and not have to worry about that part of it, you know. But even a broad question is like where's your lantern? Like when was the last time you got a recharge? You know, exactly. So I was like, okay, so like now we're getting into the comic booky stuff, and I want to get into. So I was like, you know, especially Tom King being involved in it. You know, he's a comic book guy. Some good stuff, some really good stuff, and some really bad stuff. So, you know, so at least like that part, I think he understands things. So I know there's people involved that really know comic books in general, you know. So I'm hoping they keep stuff like that true. You know, it's like, you know,
comic book creators, you know, that they like to do their own thing a lot. So you know, there's going to be things that are going to be totally different than with the lore that we were used to.
Especially Tom King. So.
I mean, if you want to be real about this first episode, what did John do? Whole first episode, he's going to be the main lantern. What did John do?
Yeah. See, I mean, and that's one of my that's my biggest issue of this episode is John. Is I don't like how they portrayed him from the start. I didn't like him with the relationship he had with his dad. You know, that obviously not fucking healthy. You know, your dad shooting at you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, you know, and then
they didn't explain anything about him, about any of his
he
is.
Yeah.
You know, you have him have sex with the grandmother.
I thought that was just
whatever.
unnecessarily, and I don't mind sex scenes and this and that. I just feel like it just came out, especially with this kind of character that you're telling us right now. That just seems out of left field. Like what?
For what reason did you do this? And then with all that being said, we saw nothing positive about John.
Yeah, not really.
This entire episode. So like,
besides he just takes orders,
exactly. And he's without fear. That's it. That's all we got about John the entire episode. Now, I do believe that the rest of the series is going to be about John. So
sex scene. Every first episode, every HBO show. So it's mandatory at this point, right? For HBO.
I hope that has some relevance to it.
Yeah.
And then how does the other guy even know about the whole sex scene? Her husband, how does he even know?
Yeah. I was like, he's like, because he's like, oh, he knows? He's like, apparently. So I was like, she just got here.
Yeah.
Like, did she tell him? I see, like, so there's a lot of things that are missing that I can't say, like, suck because you have to give them a chance to explain it. If by the end of the show they don't explain it, then you're like, hey, why did you do this? Because right now I was like, I don't like that you're doing this, so it better pay off. That's where I'm at right now.
You don't know because it's episode 1. You can't complain about something in episode 1 and not know. Doesn't mean I didn't think that it looked good. I don't think you've done anything with John at all in this first episode, but there's 9 other episodes, right? So
yeah.
If all 9 episodes explain all the stuff that you wanted explained, then who cares?
Yeah, but also one of the other creators of the show, was it Damon Lindelof, who did a lot of Lost. So you want a show that gives you 100 questions, at a time.
Answers, very few answers. Yeah.
So but again, great writer. He's done other great things as well. So that's why I was like, there's like I didn't like the grandma thing. I thought it was very out of character from what we got so far from him. It just.
But we didn't get much from him.
We didn't get much. He was very straight arrow. Everything was like he was like, I follow the chain of command and this and that. And I know where they're going. They're going where John is very he's structured. He goes, these are the rules. We have to play by the rules and blah, blah, blah. He goes, I follow the chain of command and this is how everything goes. And right. So he's like very, strict. And then Hal, I think, is trying to obviously show him they're like, dude, like you need to break out of that. Like you can't just be like, oh, it's a cop. Like, she's a cop. I have to listen to her. He's like, no, because like, look what would happen if they would have just listened to her and she's like, I got it. There's no aliens here. The fucking John, like Hal would not have, saved the day. Would have found out it was an alien. So yeah. So I think he's trying to break him out of this, like, this like, little cage he's in,
But did it show the sheriff did know. She knew that he was there. She was trying not to scare him, and John fucked up.
Yeah.
So like, what did we really get out of it? I don't know. But he realized what he did was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably does need some training, but we don't know what training he even has. He was in the military. We're assuming.
Yeah. Well, no, the one dude, the sheriff's father-in-law, we gotta talk about that. Where he because he knows, he looked him up. He goes, oh yeah, military sniper. So we got that information from like a third party. Not even from like a background or anything like that. So, and that's fine. I don't mind that kind of stuff. As we find out about these characters throughout, other characters and stuff like that. But just John was very not my favorite.
Yeah. Not
although the chemistry between him and Hal are great. Like I like this, like, rough around the edges, veteran, I've been there kind of guy, and the new guy, like, hey, these are the rules. This is what I told you we have to do. This is how we do it.
He's
It
also
works.
very smart. He says, he's very smart, but they didn't give us enough for that. And I just want more out of John. That's all.
Yeah. They definitely need to build that up. They definitely need to build him up of being super smart and super, like, a badass. Like, that's what we need. We need him to be the badass that John Stewart is, and I hope we do get it by the end of the season.
I think you'll get it more and more every episode. And it felt that way, but this is where I'm at. They should have released 2 episodes.
100%. I agree.
So you give one dedicated to more Hal, and then one dedicated a little bit more to John. And now that gives a little bit more basis, so we know what we're going to get with the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. And as much as I hate when they do stuff like that, it does work so well. A great example is like, the start of Reacher. If we just got that first episode of Reacher, I would have been like, what the hell? But we got the first 3 episodes that really kind of like, here's the story, here's the characters, here's what's going on, and 3 episodes in, and now you're like, you can enjoy the rest of the season and not have to worry about, like, well, what about this? What about this? Like all these questions that we have with Lanterns, I feel like by, the second or third episode, a lot of these are going to be figured out, and maybe they should have done that, but that's not what HBO does usually, but I'm just so curious. Like, I don't think Hal is a Green Lantern anymore. I think he hijacked John's ring, and he got kicked out for whatever reason. Got kicked out because the same thing about the uniform. Why aren't you wearing the uniform?
You think the ring was going to John, and he stopped it.
But Hal is Hal is very powerful Green Lantern, a very, very powerful Green Lantern. Like, his will is like unmatched. Like, he's done shit that you're not supposed to do with the ring, so I'm wondering if he like hijacked it because the alien asked him, he goes, where's your lantern? Can he not summon the lantern? Because it's not his ring anymore. So and maybe this is Hal's way of like, I need to train you so you don't mess up like how I messed up.
It could be, but I don't see him turning into Parallax if he's this selfless person. I don't think that's what it's going to come out of. So I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, something's going to happen where he's going to have a deep connection to it, because he turns to Parallax because, like, the Guardians refuse to help him as they destroy his home city. I think it was a Gold Coast or Coast City. I think it was. And the whole city gets like destroyed, and he fucking just loses it. He's like, all right, well, if you're not going to help me, then I'm going to get all this power and whatnot, and that's where he starts collecting all the rings and turns into Parallax, and then eventually they revamped Parallax to be the power source of the Yellow Lanterns of the Sinestro Corps, and that, I mean, all that could work out very well, like you can find a way for him to like betray the Green Lantern Corps, awaken Parallax. Sinestro takes advantage of that. Hal dies, and then you can, because Kyle Chandler is a little bit older anyway. So if you kill him off, then you recast with somebody younger.
I mean, they'll have Guy and Kyle along with John.
Yeah, I mean, when they bring in Kyle, which, I'm kind of curious how they do that. Because Kyle comes in where he's the only Green Lantern in all the galaxy. Like, he's the last Green Lantern, so, but yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's so much lore in the Green Lantern stuff. There's so much, and people just remember the shitty Ryan Reynolds movie that ruined it all, but yeah. But there's a part where I kind of rolled my eyes when they go to the farm, right? To the farm place. Even I'm curious, who owns the farm? Like, That's another question. Like, there's all these questions that really gets me intrigued to come back next week. But either way, he bails Hal out of the jail for the stupid plan he had. Bails him out, and he tells him like, "Oh, you're just here because you want help with whatever." And he's like, "No." He's like, "Well, then why am I here?" He goes, "Because the aliens." I was like, "Which ones? The ones from space or the ones from that piece of dirt over there?" So it's like, because it was so obvious that's what they were doing. I was like, "Oh, this guy was a certain kind of way, even though he says he wasn't." But even like the whole conversation he has about like colonized people and colonizers and stuff like that, but I was like, says the man who benefits of being the colonizer, what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
it does all the colonizing,
but now you're worried that this alien force is gonna colonize you, and is that even like, is that the thing, like, or is that just more like racism kind of shit where I got get angry puppy. It's kind of late. Well, blame me. Yeah, the anti-alien agenda. Lex is definitely pushing that shit.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could be more Maxwell Lord stuff. Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely tying into stuff like that. But the way it made it seem was like alien. So you're like, what? Which kind of alien? White man, like white cowboy guy with gun. Like, what? Be a little bit more specific there. So yeah, I think his puppy's got to go out. Oh man, it's my fault for like.
He's like, hey, it's time. Outside. Let's go.
Supposed to be up. Oh man, we can finish up. I'm sure we're gonna talk more
about this anyway, and even bring it up a little bit on Thursday when Brand is around, and we can ask other people to come around and talk about it, because I think this is a big thing with Green Lanterns. I think this could be a really good show. I'm hoping this is going to be great.
Yeah. It's not charged his ring. Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, that's why there's a lot of things going on that they can do some really interesting things with.
Does he even have a lantern?
Yeah. Does he have a lantern? Like, because it's not his ring, so he can't summon the lantern. So I'm really curious. I'm really curious. With a lot of these things. Yeah. Because him not wanting to wear the uniform, and his excuse seemed a little.
Yeah,
bullshit.
You don't wear the uniform all the time. You do it at the beginning when you're young. You want to wear the tie. Now you don't need to do it.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like if you're a superhero, you always want to wear that because it's not just a suit where you're like, oh yeah, I gotta wear the suit. And it's like, no, it's a sign of like
it's a symbol.
Power. It's symbol and this and that of like you being a great person and hope and this and that. So I don't know. Stuff is up for sure. I hope it's not, like another Lindelof show where we're 5 seasons in and you're just like, wait, what?
Just figuring out
what's that?
Little bit. Hey, John, you know how to do constructs. Who knew?
Yeah. He's only done smaller constructs. That's true. It could be saving the power.
I mean, do you think they're going to say that he's an architect? That he worked for as an architect, or
I hope so.
Learned that in school when he was becoming doing the soldier. He went to West Point,
kind of art school.
Yeah, did something there, and he was an architect while he was doing that.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see him. What's up, Oberthorian?
Hey, Oberthorian.
What's up? How's it going? Yeah. So I hope they do, because it seems like they're kind of like tossing in things. Maybe after he was done being a Marine, he went into being an architecture. So yeah. So I hope they do. I hope they do. But I mean, there's gonna be a lot of things I think that we're gonna find out where like his whole story is like, "Are you afraid?" And he's like, "I said no." I was like, I feel that's kind of
probably not the way
a
it
cover
went
up.
either. Yeah.
But I know that was one thing we were all worried about is these guys are space cops. Why are they doing this in the middle of like Nebraska, in the middle of nowhere? I did like they explained that pretty early on. They're like, hey, this is where the plane crashed. So it's kind of important for Hal. This is where he became a Green Lantern. So there's some history here. So now also it seems like something else is going on. So this spot
there's a reason why that
special.
spot that at this spot. Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, things I was worried about seem to I'm not so worried about now, but now I have new worries. Just as a fan, as a fan. But
I'm just hoping that we get to episode 2 and that they use this one to explain John a little bit more and to explain their relationship with the two, with John and Hal and why it got to this point.
Yeah. I think we'll get red and yellow lanterns. Yellow for sure.
The yellow's gonna be the fear and all that stuff.
Yeah, yellow for sure with the parallax. I think you brought it up earlier with the parallax stuff. I think that's going to be a for sure thing, especially how this episode ended with him, quote unquote dead. So yeah. I think yellow for sure. All the other ones that will probably come later. Come later. But yeah. Because I can imagine like the whole Green Lantern movie is like the Sinestro Corps or the Sinestro War. Where it's like the yellow versus the green and stuff like that. And then you start introducing all the other colors. Yeah, they could do it. But you got to really build the universe first before you start expanding the universe.
I agree.
That's kind of where they're at right now. But I think the show could do a good job with that. With really expanding, with really showing how big the universe is. With all this stuff. So. Yeah.
I'm excited, and I wonder who the main villain is going to be, and I want to see, as you say, he turns parallax, and then does he become the main villain? Is he but not the big bad guy, but the main villain overall for John, or is he someone who's shown him the way that John respects? I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm really curious. Although I wonder because they said, James Gunn said that the show is supposed to introduce one of the first big villains for the Justice League. And I'm like, who? Is it Parallax? Is Parallax? Could Parallax be the first big villain? Like that would be kind of interesting.
After being the good guy and doing the Batman thing, saying you either die the villain, die the hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
So, yeah. Kind of curious how it all plays out, but I enjoyed the first episode. I had some parts where I was just like, I didn't care for, but overall I was happy. Overall I was happy. Not the worst thing. A little bit of a
hope for. That's all you can do.
A little bit of a low part in the middle. But yeah. So I'm in for the ride. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, as I said, I think we should have got a little bit more. I hate waiting the whole week, but I'll deal with it.
Exactly. I guess Parallax is underground and affected him. Ooh, maybe that's the reason why Abensur plane crashed. Like he had Parallax, in with him or something. You can do
drawing him to this one spot. It's drawing all the alien and technology and all this stuff to Earth from this one spot.
Yeah. Well, you do find out it's really stupid. You find out in Blackest Night in that storyline in the comics that Earth is literally the center of the universe. I was like, of course it is.
That sounds like, never mind.
Yeah. But I see the different things they're doing. The whole anti-alien thing is interesting. what's going on with the ring, with the lantern, recharging, not wearing the uniform. Yeah. So I'm here for it, and I hope for the best, but part of me is still kind of like ready to like, I still got my guard up. At any moment, I was like, see, it's trash.
I'm afraid to get hurt.
Exactly. Damn you, Ryan Reynolds. You hurt me. your Deadpool will never fully make up for Green Lantern. Oh, man. All right. You got anything else? Because I know
nope,
it's kind of late.
Nope. It's kind of late. Yep. And got to keep it moving. But I would like to talk about this even more going forward.
For sure. But yeah, just quick, some thoughts and ideas that we had from this episode. Maybe Thursday when Brandman comes back, hopefully, maybe. We'll talk about it some more, But we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down below us, and let us know what you think about this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you have any issues with it? Do you like some of the changes they might have done? Let us know what you guys think. Are we getting Alan Scott? I hope not. I hate Alan Scott.
Because he's not really part of the Green Lantern Corps. So you can't really do that with him. He's just the first Green Lantern because that's what happened back then. So, Hal is the beginning of the Green Lantern Corps, and let's just stick with Hal.
Yeah, exactly. Leave your comments down below. Let us know. But if you're watching on the replay, we're gonna be back every Monday talking about all the newest episodes. So make sure you come back and check us out Monday for the live show while we talk about it. And if you're watching live right now, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. All right. Yeah. My bad, man. The fucking internet just went out again. I was like, I'm about to call Comcast.
But you know what's going on. As I said, we got a lot of rain, so there's a lot of stuff going on. We have a lot of trucks, in the Chicagoland area. So it's just how it's par for the course right now.
I know, but I mean, I still want to call them. Like, can I get a credit at the very least? Like, what the hell, man? Like I said, all day today, even started yesterday, was just my ring notification was like, you lost connection, you got connection, you lost connection, you got connection. So yeah, it's annoying. All right. But appreciate Lawrence coming in with all the comments with it, because I think fixes this so John learns to figure things out on his own because he uses taking orders.
It's been 10 years.
Yeah. So I'm curious because I wonder when he in 2026 is he already a Green Lantern?
That's what I want to know, and we'll know that next episode.
Yeah.
Or did he go 10 years without it? Go to school, become an architect, and now he's ready to be it.
Now finally he's ready to become a Lantern.
It could.
Because I mean, if it follows the comic book, he becomes a Green Lantern. Wait, yeah, right? No, because it's Hal, and then John, and then Guy.
So Guy was chosen before John, but Guy was hurt and couldn't do the job. So it skipped over him, goes to John, and I'm not exactly sure how Guy still gets chosen.
I think Hal loses it somehow, and then Guy gets it. Yeah. It's weird, man, because like a lot of it is like it gets better after Rebirth when Hal comes back to life. Because by then all the Earth guys are coming back. Because it's just such a big jumbled up thing. Because I'm curious on when, because I saw somebody saying, did Guy get the ring before John got to him first? And I'm like, and I don't think so. I think Guy already got the ring. Wow.
Does John quit and then Guy becomes a new backup?
That'd be interesting. What if, John gets the ring, doesn't like it, or turns it down because he thinks he's not ready or something like that, and then it goes to Guy, and then Guy, just being the dickhead he is like, yeah, I'll take it, but doesn't get any training, and that's why he works for Maxwell. So his training's very minimal. But now John is back in the picture.
Well, now they need help, and John is the best person for the job. He's the true Green Lantern, and that's why it comes back to him.
Yeah, I just want to see him in the actual suit. The actual suit. Yeah, I think he gave up because of the BS Hal put him through. Possibly. He was just like John Stewart in the Justice League cartoon.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was dressed in like a nice, suit and everything like that, driving a nice car. So I'm like, things are different for him, at least for sure. So maybe he, in the comic book, I know
goes to work as an architect for a little bit.
Yeah. But I think in the comic, when he gets the ring, he's like a struggling architect. Like I think he doesn't have a job and shit like that. I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I read that, but I'm pretty sure I think he didn't have a job or he wasn't working. But I mean, if they switch it up, they switched everything else up throughout the years anyway. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Trying to stay awake. Yep.
Me too.
Yep. I know my internet ruined everything. All right, let's get out of here.
We'll be all right, guys. We'll see you guys again on Thursday. But I know, you could probably do something. We need to talk about the rest of these trailers because we didn't do Percy Jackson. There's a lot of other stuff that we had.
We need to talk X-Men.
Come on, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, there's still so much. I'm cool if you want to go live. I'm off. I don't work the next week, the rest of the week, because my son starts school, so I wanted to be there for him. So yeah. So I'm cool with
something maybe Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, whenever, because I know you do the Dynasty Python stuff.
Yeah, but I'm off all day Wednesday, so whenever we'll figure it out.
Yeah. But we'll try to go live maybe another day because we talk X-Men. I want to talk more Lanterns. I don't know. I just want to rant. I just want to vent. I want to vent. Because I was like, I like it, but then like things piss me off. It was just like,
it's not perfect.
Like as a show, it's good.
There are things that could go wrong, and this could be something that we could be disappointed in.
Yeah. That's the thing is like as a show, it was really good. I really enjoyed it as a show. As a Green Lantern fan, there's parts where I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like
you're ruining the lore. We talk about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get out of here. Let the dog just watch her. We will see you guys later. But appreciate everyone coming in. Appreciate all the super chats. Who was it? Lawrence, I know, dropped a couple. Deuce dropped one.
Yep.
So appreciate all the super chats. You guys are awesome. But let's get out of here.
Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys sometime this week.
Yep. Later.
The board has concluded the call.